What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of Nonsensical Nonsense. Calm down, Blacktop Mojo. We'll get to you guys later. I'm Glick. Hopefully, you guys had a good week. You're enjoying your weekend so far. Go ahead and get this out there real quick if you're not already. Go ahead and check us out on all social media at Nonsensical Nonsense on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. You can also join us live each and every week on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. And for the time being here on Haps. So go ahead and follow us on all those locations again at Nonsensical Nonsense. What's going on, Jay? What's going on, Cheddar's Box? I lost my train of thought. You can also get every single episode of the podcast up to date as of today on Spotify and everywhere you listen to podcasts at. All you got to do is search up Nonsensical Nonsense. Give us a follow. Give us a like. And if you could be so kind and so gracious, give us a share. Tell somebody about us. Help us grow. Help us get bigger. More ears, more eyes is always better. We also have a merch store at teespring.com/podcast. Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast. My fuck, words are hard tonight. teespring.com/Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast. And you can email us anytime at Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast at gmail.com. Like if you want to get your starting five list in tonight, which you still have time to do. It's the starting five, that guy or that woman. Basically actors or actresses that are in every movie. You know their faces and you don't know their names. So if you want to go ahead and put you a little list together, go ahead and shoot that to us on our email. Again, Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast at gmail.com. And we will dive into that later into the second hour as the guys and I draft our starting five tonight. Now, you only need 5 picks. That's all you need. It's easy. Then we'll get it all up on social media, and we'll let people vote on it. Who has the best starting 5 list? Jesus fucking Christ, Jay. It's too early. We go ahead and bring Jeffrey and Tony up. We got... What's going on, Jeff?
What is up, sir?
I'm going to fucking strangle him already. We're not even 5 minutes into the
show.
I know.
He's like barely through the intro. And I went and got my ears lowered. Looking all clean and pretty.
You got your beard shaved off?
Yeah, I got it cut down short. Got it trimmed up. It's all nice and...
Yeah, you could have left it bushy, but now we've got 3 stages of beard growth. Speaking of 3 stages of beard growth, let me bring Tony in here. He's at the pre-puberty stage.
Prepubescent.
Yeah. Look, why'd you gotta come in here hostile already? Right off the bat. Hostile as shit for no reason.
Bullshit on me. I ain't even on fucking camera yet.
Look, we're like the 3 stages of beard growth. There's the little baby boy over there getting punked out by Snoop.
Women love this. No, what's happening?
Well, I have a news article in news tonight that says differently, Tony. So
we're talking to him.
I do have to say, the first person that saw the beard, I sent pictures to my wife, and she just sent me a GIF going.
It looks good.
And we've been telling you this shit for months. We've been telling
you. Here's the thing. Who do I have to look good for? My wife ain't home.
She just told you, huh, stupid?
No, you don't have to look good for it. She said, you know what, motherfucker? You're on camera at least twice a week, asshole. You have to look. You
don't have to look good for anybody.
So
do it for your fucking self, Jeffrey. It's good for your mental stability.
Oh no, I have to.
Yeah, I don't see anybody. I don't see anybody on a daily basis. I still keep my beard cleaned up. I still keep my hair cleaned up. I don't know.
I gotta fix the back. I got this cowlick back here. I gotta fix.
Yeah, I got one too. That's why I just have them.
I need to go back and have them cut off just a little bit extra.
That's one of the reasons. That's one of the reasons that I have my hair cut the way it is, because it cuts the cowlick off. Yeah. So before we jump too far into the show, as I said, I do want to start trying to put the top 10 in the beginning of the show. But I know everybody, this is only going to affect Haps viewers. It's not really going to affect anybody else that listens to us.
What's up, Jay? What's up, Chris? What's going on with y'all?
So, starting effective now, we have tonight's show, Monday, Wednesday, Saturday of next week, and then Monday the first Monday of May. Starting May 4th, Haps is going away on the 5th of May. We are going to a new platform. May 4th, the first show. So we will be on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch exclusively. You guys can find us all there. So if you guys are not already, go ahead and follow Nonsensical Nonsense on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook, because we are going to be jumping onto the StreamYard bandwagon, I guess you could say. Jeff and I were on there last night and played with it, and absolutely
Tony,
fell in love with it.
I know about it. I know about
StreamYard because
there's a couple people that's already over there that I knew about it. But you got to pay for it, and I'll be guilty of saying I was trying to find a free one that we did not have to pay.
No, I was doing the same.
Right. I've got that.
Chris and I were talking about it. It's so complicated to do a free one that is worth the damn and can get more than one person up here at a time, more than two people up at a time.
So, and multicast.
Right.
And allow me to pull audio and all that stuff.
And we played around with a couple, like 4 or 5 different ones last night. But when we got on StreamYard, man, we fell in love. Holy crap.
Right.
It was like seeing your woman for the first time. We were just like,
God.
how you doing?
No, StreamYard's nice, Tony. We're gonna have a lot of fun with this.
The first time I saw Nia Long, I was like, what's up?
It is podcast user friendly. There's a lot more features on there that we're going to be able to do, that we're going to be able to utilize. I was thinking about it today, Jeff, with like the banners and stuff like that when we do the starting 5. Podcast email and the fucking banner.
The banners will be dope. I agree with the banners.
Yeah.
I agree with the banners.
Well,
the overlay, the overlay,
we can put our logo up on it.
There's going to be a lot of features that are going to be very nice for us. It's going to be more beneficial for us.
We had a blast last night.
Yeah, we had fun.
We were just playing around with the stream, with the StreamYard service, as opposed to actually talking. Yes. I mean, I think we maybe said like 35, 40 words in the hour and a half we were on.
What's up, Golf Hawk? What's up, Roger? How's it going? How's it going with y'all?
And like if we wanted to bring somebody up, they don't have to have an account.
No, you can come on as a guest because that's what I have.
Which is cool as hell.
Yeah, I got a login and everything. I just can't broadcast.
Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, we if you want to broadcast by yourself, that's something you'd have to pay for. But
yes,
but for the show, we have a. Well, I won't get into that, but
it's taken care of.
Right, gotcha. It's taken care of, and but like I said, we brought up
we have a silent
Chris's roaster last night.
We have a silent corporate sponsor.
Yes,
that's what's up. No, that's legit.
That is paying for the
well, and I do want to say apparently the silent endorser, I guess, would not take no for an answer. So I want to give a shout out to that person.
And I want to say thank you to that silent donor.
Yes,
without question.
It means a lot to me because that says that this person has a lot of faith in what we're doing and truly does enjoy what we do. So that means a lot to me.
So when you got people complaining, but then you got people helping you keep your platform going, you listen to the people helping your platform going.
Exactly. Maybe it is Russia.
What's going on with apps and everything that's happening on that end. I was looking over some apps as well. I know you don't want to talk about it into the ground, but I did see quite a lot of the older apps that people used to use as far as video conferencing and broadcasting came up as well. But StreamYard has been the one I've been hearing more than anything. If this was to go down, I know Twitch is an option, but I don't know about Twitch and broadcasting. Well,
multi-broadcasting. It won't multi.
Yes, so you got to look at the multi-broadcasting.
Thank you, Golf.
Well, even the one you brought up, Tony, it's a good platform, except for there's no video.
Tomorrow, airtime.
Yeah.
Airtime, you can do the video.
Yeah,
you can do the video. You just can't multicast. You can't pull the audio. It makes my life a living hell. And when I download the audio off of StreamYard, when we get done with the podcast,
it pre-edits.
It pre-edits, so it's post ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I download it. Bada bing, bada boom. It's on Anchor. Bang.
Yeah, we like I said, we were on there for about an hour and a half last night.
Probably.
and we brought up Chris's roaster and chatted with him for a little bit and just kind of checking out the different features, and yeah, we're gonna have some fun.
Okay, cool. Yeah, whatever's
Like
good.
the new features are so
Let
dope.
me say to any and everybody here on Haps, we've been talking about it for the past couple of days. There was a lot of "don't worry about it, it's not going away," and then all of a sudden the word popped out. So even people who didn't think it was going anywhere got messed up. For
I
me,
just want to say, I
let me say,
told you fuckers. I
yeah, you did.
told
No,
you
you know what?
fuckers. I said
Let
it's
me,
got
let
a
me, let me
year
say
life
this. Let me say
expectancy,
this. Let me say
a
this
year
real quick.
life expectancy on it, and it was
For
going
me,
away the dodo just like Periscope. And there's some of you fuckers on this app that are to blame for that. Not
yeah,
you,
and
Tony.
honestly, I
Yes.
will. We can get on that later. But to me, I'm gonna tell the admins of Haps honestly, and I'm gonna give this right up here on this podcast from a pretty reliable source. When you come back, we'll be ready. Let me make this clear.
We won't. We'll be
I
moved on.
love this platform. I've had a
No, but
ball on this
I
platform.
mean,
But what we're going
for
to do, what we have been doing, and how we've been enjoying ourselves, there are quite a few of us ready for the
the
new
next level.
the new phase, if you will.
As I said, this is a fantastic idea. This is a fantastic platform, but unfortunately, the creators and whatnot are jackasses.
He said that shit. I didn't.
I've said it in the past. I've said it to one of them. I don't care.
No, the problem I have, I think,
So
when we first started,
they shot
when we
themselves
first
in the
started
foot.
the show, uh, Chris and I called it early. Well, Chris called it to me, and I kind of agreed. Is that it was more of a quick cash grab.
I understand that from a business aspect, and I see
Yeah.
Kevin. I see what you're saying in the chat. I understand that. I'm watching that as well. I could fully understand that because what's crazy is that's what just happened 7 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
my ass will be here. Y'all let me
yeah.
know.
That's the thing. Periscope
Well, we do have to give Haps
disappeared.
its ups. If it wasn't for Haps, we would not know
Yeah,
Tony.
Absolutely. Listen,
So,
I've had
I
too
could.
much fun on this motherfucker. I
I'd be
don't
all
care
right
who's mad
with that
about
never
it. For
I'm
me,
just kidding. No,
and the
no,
shit
I'm
that
happy
we've
that.
done up here over the past year, even me
Oh
and
no,
you,
we've had fun.
focus. For
oh
me,
yeah,
and I'll tell everybody, the starting five is one of the main reasons I wanted to be here. I have a fucking ball with that shit.
yeah.
If you can't enjoy just doing the starting five alone, everybody has a talk show. There's a specific
God
segment on
damn.
any and every talk show that
Hey,
everybody
Debbie.
loves. And for me, it was the starting five. It was fun for me to do this shit. So everybody up in here, when we do the starting fives every week, get your asses up here.
Yeah.
Or that,
Don't worry,
oh,
golf.
golf
We're
ball.
still
That's
gonna
a
be
good
on
question.
YouTube.
That's a good question. I like that. I
I
like
don't
that.
know, but we're still gonna be on YouTube. Like I said, you guys, if you're not following us already on
That's a good
Twitch,
idea.
YouTube, or Facebook, that's where you're gonna catch the live shows at. So go give Nonsensical Nonsense a follow, whatever.
What's up, Debbie?
Because starting the 4th, we'll be officially on StreamYard.
Damn,
Um,
Kevin.
but no, like I said, this app was doomed. I've been on here since the beginning, much like Tony and some other people. This app was doomed from Jump Street, but I have met some awesome people, and I've had a lot of fun on it. Like I said, it's a fantastic platform, and it's a fantastic idea, and a concept and whatnot.
Right.
But the creators and the admins kind of shot themselves in the foot with it because I don't know if they were just smoking rocks or what they were doing, but
Well, I think it comes down to
those are the words of Glick, not Tony
yeah.
or Jeff.
No,
If you
but
don't like it, well, you
it
know where
comes
I'm
down
at.
to
Monday, Wednesdays, and
um,
Saturdays.
something you said earlier, Chris. Is like that. It's not necessarily the admin's fault. It comes down to certain people on this app that just come in and
Well, it's
talk
not that.
shit
It's not
and
that. But I
and
mean, the
and
admins and
try
the
to get people
creators.
blocked.
Well, the admins and the creators had certain ideas and stuff like that were never going to work, and then they started pushing the wrong type. I mean, you could get onto Haps at any time of day, and once a week or once every other week, they change it, and it's the same freaking
Six
person
people.
being pushed. And I have a hard time following people that finding people that I follow their lives because they're pushing these freaking jerk off musicians so hard. It's like, look,
Mm-hmm.
if these musicians were going to be anything, they would have been something on Periscope. They're still doing the same exact thing that they were doing on Periscope on here.
There you
You
go.
know,
There you go. There
so
you go.
and
Well,
you're pushing them, and
uh,
you're burying people, or you're pushing people who sit there and stare at the camera, or you're pushing people that don't even turn their fucking camera on. And it's
what's his
like you
name?
got
What's
people
his
that
name?
are
Cat
creating actual
Williams said
content.
it best. Cat Williams said it best. I don't really mess with people that don't keep it pushing.
Mm-hmm.
If it's 2022, and you've been selling weed since
Hi,
1999, and you
Gracie.
ain't moved up to crack by now.
Yeah.
I
I
remember
ain't
that.
got
That was
damn
funny.
time to deal
Yeah,
with
that
your
was funny as
ass.
shit. That was funny. I
Keep it
remember when he said
pushing.
that.
Yeah. So they're not pushing the right people. You got people on here that are doing serious content. I'm not talking about just us. James does a workout thing every morning, which, if that's your
Right,
thing, that's your
it's actually
thing.
really
But I've
good.
watched it because I like James and he's entertaining. So I'll watch it from time to time. Bathurst does
I fast forward
his
through it, but
you
I get my
Bathurst
workout
does
twice the speed.
his daily
Yes.
thanks and stuff like that. Ed comes in here with his teaching and stuff like that. And I enjoy watching these guys,
And
but it's a struggle to
what's
find
his
them.
name? What's his name? The Tony. What's the guy that brought us up on Twitter? What's his name?
Michael Bathurst.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Bathurst. That's what I was talking about.
yeah. He's
He's pretty
dope as
much
hell.
the Mr. Rogers of our neighborhood
He
because
really
Yeah.
is.
we know each other through him.
Yeah.
And I always say it like that. I always call him like Mr. Rogers because he was the guy. A lot of us met each other through him or on his broadcast. And we
Hi,
had-
Gracie. Is that not scary?
What's
Hey,
up?
little girl.
But it's one of those things. But let's go on to our next little quixie subject, and as Chris said, we're only going to spend a few minutes on this, but
We are going to StreamYard, Cameron. So we will be on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. But we are going to be using StreamYard for
Yeah, you won't be able to watch us
all of our
live on
podcasting.
StreamYard, but you can watch us on all our.
You watch us live on Facebook, YouTube, or
Yeah.
Twitch.
And we checked the delay. The delay is 30 seconds, if that.
If that.
On StreamYard?
If that.
Yeah,
On
if
StreamYard.
that.
We checked the
And the
delay last
comments-
night. We switched it. We quit, Chris, right now, with the service we have, because we haven't actually paid for the full year yet, but with the free service, Chris was able to switch from YouTube to Facebook within milliseconds, and the delay is literally like
The comments-
3-4 seconds.
The
Yes.
comments come
We
instantly.
we see your name if you give access to it. We see where you're from, if you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching on Twitch, if you're watching on wherever, we see it. We can highlight them. There's so much cool.
There's a lot
cool
that we can do and
features
play
to it.
with. Sadie actually popped in last night. But yeah, so I don't
Yeah,
want to spend a
Sadie's
lot of
awesome.
time on this.
Shout out to Sadie.
Yeah. I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on this because I don't want Jeff to have the opportunity to
No,
spoil
you know what?
anything.
Okay.
But
Let me-
the
let me-
Batman.
The Batman.
Just give us
I
your
watched
opinion. What
it.
do you
I
think?
started watching it last night and started getting tired because it is a 3-hour long fucking movie.
Yeah,
And
but it
there
didn't
was a
feel
couple
like
parts
3
where I
hours.
was like, okay, it's ending, right? And I looked and I was like, fuck, I still got like 45 more minutes to go. And I
Oh,
finished it
geez.
today. Phenomenal.
Yeah,
It
good
was
job.
amazing.
Good job.
Tony, I kind of agree what you're saying with the Batmobile.
I liked it.
It
I
was
like-
cool.
I really-
and
you
it
know
does
what?
look like
But-
something you would build in your garage as opposed
But
to
you know what
all
it
the
looks
other
like?
Batmobiles. It's
You know what
a
it looks-
69 Charger.
But you know what it looks like? It looks like a dirt track race car.
It is.
Yeah, I like it.
It's basically.
But you also got to
69
remember.
Charger,
You also got to
but it's
remember.
twin engine.
Yeah, you also got to remember. In the movie, not really a spoiler because I've seen it on previews and I've heard it talked about.
Right.
He's only 2 years into being Batman, so he doesn't have all the cool gadgets and stuff.
It actually mentioned that in the first 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let me save you a headache. I'm really gonna piss you off.
Go ahead.
That car looked like the car in Fast and Furious.
It is.
It's the same car, but it didn't look
It's the same
like it.
same body style.
With the engine
But
in
the
the
thing
back.
is, okay, when you first see it, that was the fucking dopest scene. He sits there revving it up,
You were told.
and that's what. And the problem I have with it is my guess is you're looking at 1,500 horsepower, easy, all-wheel drive, and he handles it like it was a golf cart. Just it handles like it's on rails.
That-
They had
yeah.
worse than the first
Either way, but you guys,
And-
we all three enjoyed the movie.
Did you see his Corvette?
Yeah.
That is the rarest form of Corvette there is. That is a 1963 Corvette in triple black. It was fucking gorgeous. And when I
It's
realized it was a
also,
63, I almost shit myself.
I will tell everybody that I finally figured out what his mom's last name was before she got
Right.
married.
The mom backstory was interesting. I like that. I've never seen that. before.
That's never been told before. That I
Never been talked about. And I liked how they explained the two families, the Waynes and the Arkhams. That I'd never heard before either.
Yeah.
Right.
But
So
yeah,
And I
when
was
your
like,
boy
oh,
that
okay.
played the
Now
Riddler, your boy that played the Riddler, fucking priceless.
oh my god, he was so
The
good.
interrogation scene, priceless.
Oh my god. I have a problem with the I would Riddler's final plan
I know
is Gotham a little
because
boring.
I know what as somebody who's a Justice League Super Friends fan,
Mm-hmm.
that has to happen.
Right, no, not the actual plan itself. The okay,
Co-conspirator.
no.
Okay.
Not even that. I'm talking about the actual H2O.
I didn't have a problem with that. That was easy because you never saw the city like that.
Yeah, that was the problem I had. I was like, why is the city so low?
Most cities can be.
a lot of cities are like that. New Orleans is like 30
That
feet
much?
below
Below
sea level.
6
Is
feet
it
below
really?
sea level.
Yeah, but I mean, right next to
Charleston,
the water.
Charles, yeah, Charleston is like
Like I've
eight,
no-
is
I've
like
been
is
I've been to that sections of New York, but I mean, it's not that low.
Charleston
Most coastal
is like
cities, that's all
8
it
feet.
takes to blow it down. So
Okay.
that was actually a smart. It's an aspect of terrorism. It's also an aspect of how easy it is we can destroy what you're so used to.
Right, no,
Downtown Charleston, like at the Battery, it floods when high tide comes in.
oh, okay.
Like it doesn't flood the house or anything, but like one day I was down there doing services, perfectly dry, sunny, normal day. I walked out and the water was up to my shins at my truck. It was almost to my to my door on my truck, just because high tide came in. Didn't rain or anything. You know, Charleston was like 10 feet below sea level.
I gotta say, Zoe Kravitz killed it.
She did good. She
She
did
did
good.
good.
My man that played
The
Alfred.
nails on Falcone was dope.
My man that played Alfred.
Right? That's the dude from Avengers. He's the guy.
Yeah,
that
he's the guy in
stole
Black
the-
Panther.
Spoiler alert,
Yeah,
and
he's
I'm gonna
got-
go ahead and do this early.
yeah.
He is on my list.
Oh,
Really?
Jesus.
Yes.
Not on my list, but
He is on my
I
list.
saw him and I instantly saw him. And the problem is he looks a lot like the Alfred from Gotham. When you first see him, at first I was like, no,
not
at a
really.
glance, at a glance. When
When he
when
played
he
that
first
part.
pops on the screen, before he
Well,
speaks,
Alfred has
when
a
he first
specific
comes on
look.
Screen,
Mm-hmm.
when he first
They-
comes on
and-
screen, I was like, did they use the same one from Gotham?
Well, on HBO Max, there is a show called Pennywise,
Right?
Yeah.
and it's Alfred or Pennyworth, something like that.
Pennyworth.
And it's Alfred.
Pennyworth, yeah.
Yeah, it's Alfred just before he meets Thomas Wayne and meets Thomas
Oh
Wayne.
shit!
So it tells Alfred's backstory. I've watched the first 2 episodes. Alfred ain't no fucking joke, yo.
Well, no, I'll tell you what. Watching Gotham and hearing him tell stories,
Oh, yeah, he's a badass in
and
Gotham.
I was like, damn, he's a
But-
badass.
But so, as I said, you know, obviously all 3 of us thoroughly enjoyed the Batman. We all thought it was really good.
I honestly didn't want to because don't get me wrong, I like the actor,
Mm.
but I just didn't see him as Batman, so I was thoroughly impressed.
Well,
How
yeah, I was gonna say
He did real
I
good.
think he did really
I
well.
think he owned it. I think
He did.
he was amazing. He's definitely,
Well-
in my opinion,
Thank you, Debbie.
definitely better than Christian Bale.
Ooh.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
uh,
Christian Bale.
that's a reach.
Christian Bale was a terrible Bruce Wayne,
I had a problem with
and-
with dude's Bruce Wayne in this one.
and I
Because
did
he
not like the "I'm Batman" like Robert Pattinson's Batman when he talked, or like when it was real smooth,
It
real,
was a small octave. It wasn't
Yeah.
a giant change
And-
like that.
And like I said, this is only just after. Now they played it a little bit different in this movie, obviously with the death of his parents and everything. But this is only a couple years after his parents' death, so he's still going through that whole process. So that whole brooding and the Bruce Wayne brooding,
did
you know,
guys
kind of
notice
type
the
thing
batarangs?
was good.
Did you notice where he keeps his batarangs? That was dope.
Yeah, it was really
I
cool.
saw that and I was like, "Oh snap!" That was cool. I do have a question. What did he shove into his leg?
Adrenaline.
Was that that's what I thought. It was adrenaline,
That's what I'm
right?
thinking.
I don't know why it was
It's-
green.
Austin said, "Did he just shoot himself up with steroids?" And I'm like, "Yes." She's like, "That's some serious roid rage."
I was gonna say kryptonite.
Well, because it was green.
I want to
and I
say,
was like-
I want to say it was one of 2 things, and it might come out down the road if they continue this Batman. It was
Right.
either it was an adrenaline shot because he did take point blank shotgun to the chest,
Yeah, he
or
did.
it was the same serum that Bane uses.
That was my thought.
I liked it.
That
So,
was my thought because
but
The liquid they used on Bane was green.
yeah, no,
Um,
Austin
well,
watched it with me last night.
I'll
Cash,
admit it. I fell into the whole Twilight thing. I've seen them. I somewhat enjoyed them.
Mhm.
I'm not a super fan. I wasn't like
No, they were good.
whoever,
I mean, they
but
were
they
they
were
were good for what
decent.
they were.
So seeing those and then getting ready to see this, I was like, "Whoa, this could go one of two ways."
Well, Austin watched the movie with me, and I think he is now her favorite Batman ever.
But that's
She
not Michael
was,
Keaton.
He's her
So
generation. He's her
but
yeah,
generation.
she's watched all the other Batmans and stuff with me, and that is her new favorite Batman. She's like, he absolutely killed it. She loved him
I
as
had a
Batman,
small
and
problem.
there's one scene. Anybody who
The
has not seen
final,
the movie, that's going to be if this movie continues and it gains popularity and stuff like that, and even down the road, it might already be considered
franchise.
an iconic scene down the road uh, between two characters, two of the main characters. I
Do
don't
they
want to.
leave when they're
No, no,
leaving?
I don't want to. I don't want to get too far into it. We'll give it another week or two, and I'll bring it up again and tell you what I'm talking about.
You all
It's
right, Tony?
between. That's what you get for eating. That's what you get for eating on the show.
Yeah, see, karma,
Yeah.
motherfucker. Well, I had
If
one
you
problem.
die on the
I
show,
had,
that'll be great
yeah.
for ratings.
He
But
said
don't
it,
die,
Tony.
Basically,
Tony.
one of my
No,
boys.
Don't die,
I
though,
had
Tony.
one small problem. I had one problem with the entire movie.
Then
And
yes, your boys
it
would definitely get your seat.
popped in my head, and I was like, "Wait, what?" Um, and the scene is right before two characters separate, going opposite directions,
Mm,
and they're talking, and their motorcycles are on top of a fucking building.
don't worry about that. It's Batman and Catwoman. Don't worry about it.
I was like, they're
Why'd you
on.
tell it?
They're
You said no spoilers and then you say it. Why you do
yeah,
that?
yeah, dude. I was trying to be vague, you ass.
It's
But
vengeance.
they were they were on
It's
like
vengeance and some
they
more.
were on like the fourth or fifth story of this, like 10th floor of this building.
That was one thing that was killing me throughout that whole fucking movie. I'm not
He
gonna
kept saying vengeance, and I was like, "No, you're Batman, asshole!"
I'm vengeance. No, you're not.
I
Lies.
was
You
like,
sir are
"No,
fake news.
you are Batman."
But
But yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it. I thoroughly
don't
enjoyed
forget
it.
to shut out the lights. When are we shutting the lights out? Oh yeah. No, it was a very good movie. I was impressed. I really liked it, and I liked Robert Pattinson as Batman.
The only problem I had was a lot of the scenes were very poorly lit. They could have been lit a little bit better.
Well, that was the whole. That was the whole.
No, I get it. That's the whole concept.
One
But
thing that I surprisingly liked about the movie, because I hate this fucking band. There's no movie.
Nirvana,
There was
that
not a movie
fucking
ever
song,
made.
dude.
There was not a movie ever made, because there was a couple Nirvana songs in that was not meant for fucking Nirvana, other than that damn movie, because they fit so
Yeah,
perfectly into it. I
it
was like,
fit in.
okay.
I'm sitting here watching it and going, where do I know that song? Is that fucking Nirvana?
Yeah.
And I looked it up and I was like, oh, damn, it's fucking Nirvana. Good
Yeah, it was
fucking tune. And it fit perfectly.
Yeah,
Like
it was
you couldn't
very good.
You couldn't have written that song for that movie.
Mm-hmm. Very good, very good. No, it's a very good movie. I hope they do continue it. I'd like to see where they go from there.
I'd like to see a sequel because they set it up for a sequel
Mm-hmm.
with yeah.
Austin kept thinking that Batman was going to die,
Friends.
and I had to keep explaining to her that Batman doesn't die. Like, he can't die.
Can't die.
Like, she's like, what he
Although,
said. I'm like, I
dude
know what he
took
said.
double
but-
barrel to the chest, man.
Right.
Like a
I was like, I
fucking
know what he
champ.
says, but Batman can't die. I mean, obviously, Batman doesn't die because, look at.
We're still talking about it
Yeah.
because
Look-
we would
look-
have spoiled that. Let me tell you.
Spoiler: Batman dies.
Ben does not die. Spoiler.
Batman dies about 3/4 of the way through the movie.
But extremely long. Fuck, it was long.
That there are certain drunk female individuals that you should not take advice from ever, Coachy.
You know what? I agree. Michael Keaton is King Dick.
They are.
I know. I heard.
And
I
I
heard.
am
I just don't
anxious
know
to see that.
Where do you know where it's going to be coming up?
Yeah, in the Flash movie.
Oh, okay.
Well, once they find a new Flash, because apparently Ezra Miller is a jackass.
That
Has
Joker,
gotten himself into a lot of
dude,
fucking trouble.
What do you do? What do you do?
What
dude,
hasn't he done?
you
That
are
is the
about to
question.
be the man, one of the main characters of the world,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm almost thinking he's being set up.
Possibly.
I'm almost
Hollywood
thinking
elitist.
Okay, what do you do?
it's what he's being accused of doing. He's getting a
Okay,
second
what?
charge of
Yes,
assault.
what does he allegedly do?
It's the second charge of assault within a month, I think.
Yeah.
Which
There,
assault is
it's a very long.
Did he run at somebody and hit them?
yeah, make it a good
Yes,
It's like, this
On today's episode,
he ran very fast to somebody and hit him. punched him into the past. He hit him so hard.
Yes.
unbelievable.
Now, I don't know if you guys have been following the Johnny Depp trial.
I haven't, but I've been hearing about it.
I've been hearing bits and pieces. The makeup company that Amber Heard's lawyer was like, Amber's
Trying to
been
shut you
carrying
up.
this since 2015, and the makeup company called her out on TikTok. We didn't make that till 2017.
I understand when people. I had people trying to give me
I'll
false
say,
information this weekend
oh
or this
no,
week.
Johnny was funny as fuck.
He was
In the trial, man. He was clowning. They're like, "Did you pour a large pint?" He's like, "A large pint?"
Yeah, he was
poured
having
myself a glass of wine.
there was a TikTok
Now
video
see
so
the
far.
video.
Somebody made a compilation video of Johnny Depp fucking with the defense when he was on
Oh,
the
it was hilarious.
stand.
It was hilarious. It's like, for the third time, yes, that was
Yes.
me. See the point where he's almost Hitler?
The defender who was like, "Did you say that you were make comments about her throat in a non-threatening or harmful manner?" And Johnny Depp was like, "What?" Yeah, I told the bitch she could suck my dick. Like, I mean, yeah, that's
I gotta say,
non-threatening and non-harmful. So I don't know what you're getting at there, jackass.
there's something popped up on TikTok. Apparently, she was used to date Elon, and
Here we go.
there's pictures of her walking around with Elon Musk, and Elon's got bruises on his face.
Well, folks, let's introduce our brand new segment into the first hour. Not a brand new segment, but new to the first hour. We're going to move the top 10 to the first hour before Jeff goes on the conspiracy rants, because this motherfucker literally never leaves his bathroom and just watches TikTok and YouTube all day and reads and watches
Gotham all day
conspiracy.
today.
No, it's Glick's top 10.
I watched Gotham for most of the day today.
Oh shit! It's already on HBO.
What's
What?
that?
The Batman.
It was
do
on
you think Chris
HBO
watched
Monday.
it?
I told you that.
No, it was on. It was on
like regular
I
HBO?
never saw it on cable. I'm looking at TV now. It's already on cable.
Oh yeah, of course it's going to be on cable. It's on HBO
Yes,
Max.
yeah. Yeah, they
Sometimes
paid for it. They
put
might as
movies
well
in
put
jail,
it out
they
there.
put them on the what you call it. They don't put it on the cable channel. They put it on the app, but not the cable channel.
Oh, I don't know.
Sometimes they do that.
Because when the Suicide Squad came out, it was on cable too.
Mm-hmm.
Son of a
I've been
bitch.
seeing a lot of shit about Peacemaker. I'm gonna have to actually watch it.
I told you to watch that. That shit was funny as hell.
I'm gonna
Yeah, he
have to-
did say that.
I'm gonna have to watch it.
That shit was funny as fuck. But
I watched that.
because it's my show and I do everything and I have a microphone. So here's my fucking top 10.
Yeah.
You stupid pricks.
That's just like,
It's not my
Your
opinion.
man.
It's not my opinion. It's not my opinion. I didn't make the fucking. Oh, I got a news story for you guys in news. Yeah, buddy.
Excellent. So let's get into this.
This was probably going to be a multi-parter.
Okay.
Show some. Hey Jay, you have a laptop, a cell phone, and probably a tablet. You can go enjoy Johnny Depp clips on your own time.
Yes.
This is my time.
Yeah. I've watched enough TikTok for today. For the week.
But it's the 50 most interesting unknown facts you should know.
Okay.
I was reading through some of them. Some of them were interesting. Some of them were obvious, like
Fake news.
obvious. Yeah. Some of them are just dumb. Actually, we're gonna start at 48. Like much like your fingerprints, everyone's tongue print is different.
Okay, that makes sense.
That makes sense, but
So
it's
I wonder if
still
they could
kind of
lift a
creepy.
tongue print off of at a crime scene.
I don't
Yes.
see why not.
I would imagine. But I mean, no, I'm saying like say you're some weird serial killer and you're
And you like to lick your bodies.
yeah
You
you like
lick your dead body.
yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm sure they could get it off of
Now like if
glass.
you
Like
yeah
you treat
yeah
like
if
a
you
4-year-old.
Necrophilia.
or if you're hey Sadie, or if you're a peeping Tom and you're in the window and you're looking and you're just like
Licking the glass.
you will be mine. One night you'll be mine. I'm just saying.
Start licking the glass. Chris knows from experience. Oh, Ossifer.
Awesome. I don't know. I'm just asking a follow up question, a curiosity question.
No,
Maybe I should. Yeah, I
the
know from
thing is,
experience
like,
now. From now on, I'm wiping my tongue print off the window. I'll use my forearm, no finger.
go over to Clint's house. Every window is so clean you don't look like there's glass there.
Yeah, right. Ladies, this is for you. Number 47. Most lipstick contains fish scales.
Wait a minute. You said 47? I thought you just started at 50.
No, I started at 48. Because 49 was like 99% of people who read this will try to lick their elbow.
Yeah.
It don't make any sense. So yeah, I started at 48.
Jesus Christ.
Number 46.
Sadie.
Thank you, Sadie. The cigarette lighter was invented before the match.
Huh. I did not know that.
I wasn't aware of that either.
That doesn't even sound right.
Why
That
not?
sounds
All you
insane.
needed to have was
The
Flint.
old smokers always had somebody like the pipe for them.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
on a
well,
lighter,
no,
all
but-
you
but
need is Flint
pipe-
and something to
pipe
strike that Flint with.
Pipe tobacco tastes like shit if you light it with a lighter.
No, it doesn't.
That's
Not
what I
really.
heard.
Yeah, clean the pipe out.
Yeah. Number 45. Wearing headphones for just an hour will increase the bacteria in your ear hole by 700 times.
Radiation.
What
No,
does
it's
radiation and bacteria have to do with each other?
just-
Microwaves, growth, all of that shit.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. Wow, I need to buy some
Look up,
Q-tips.
when you finish Glick, write that down and look it up, honestly.
I don't know. I'm not going to disagree or not. Oh,
No,
speaking of disagreements, I do have a reach around for you guys from Wednesday's
You know
show.
what?
No,
And
I'm doing my list.
I can
I'm
agree
doing my
with
list.
you. I can agree with you. But
I'm
then
doing
we
my
both
list.
be
We're not
wrong.
going into it right now. But I do have a reach around because you're an idiot.
And I agree with you, but we both be wrong though.
Yeah, no, we wouldn't. Don't even make any fucking sense. God. 44. Rats multiply so quickly that in 18 months, 2 rats can have over 1 million descendants.
Jesus.
That's fucking crazy.
That's
And people
actually
complain about people say
that-
hump like rabbits.
that
Wow.
is a very real thing and was a very real issue, especially if you live in the coastal area, where swamps
I would
and
100%
port
agree with
cities.
that because when I was a kid, we had hamsters, and one was pregnant when we got it, and within like 2 months, we had like 45.
So apparently, inbreeding and crossbreeding don't affect rabbits like it affects other animals and/or humans.
You mean rats?
That's what I said. It doesn't
rabbits.
affect
You
or
said
rabbits, rats, whatever.
think
It doesn't
they're all-
affect them.
They're all mammals, so they're still rapid as fuck.
That's quick.
The number 43.
They mature
the,
faster though, don't they?
yeah, rats.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
mature like a week or some shit.
yeah, very quick. Number 43. The human heart creates enough pressure when it pumps out to the body to squirt blood 30 feet.
How do you
because it's
test
going
that
through the whole
theory?
body. That
Cut
makes
an
sense.
artery.
That makes
No, but I
sense
mean,
because it's pumping through the whole body.
I get that you would cut an artery.
I would assume if you cut one closest to the if you could cut one closest to the heart, it would probably be more effective. As far as squirting 30
No,
feet.
but there's also that theory of the closer you cut, if you cut too close, it goes shorter.
I don't know.
You
Just
know?
try it, Jeff. Cut one up by your heart and then cut one in your leg.
Yeah. Get right
Let's
on.
see which squirts farther.
I give you
What's
2
going on,
minutes.
K9?
K9, look,
It's
how you doing?
it's for the show. Get back with us after the first break.
Yeah.
Let us know when we go to break. Yes, that's a good show actually, Sadie.
I'm about to put that on.
Oh, no, I need to watch that.
Number 42, the electric chair was invented by a dentist.
That's fucked up.
No, a whole nother reason to be afraid of going to the dentist,
I was
y'all.
gonna say, you don't wonder why people don't like the dentist. Hold still, motherfucker! I'll hit the button again.
Number 40.
Again, see what I fuck around and find out.
Yeah, walk around and find out. Number 41, a drunk ant. Not your aunt, but an ant, the insect.
Right, the insect.
Will always fall on its right side when it's wasted.
Next.
Who the fuck?
Thank you. Next.
You know somebody got government funding for that. Some university.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
They got millions of dollars to get ants
waste.
drunk.
I got nothing.
Ants
I got nothing.
Number 40. Stewardesses is the longest word typed with only the left hand. Apparently, that's a record. Oh no, wait! Because when you type, you're supposed to type a certain way.
Yeah, you're supposed to type a certain way with both
Oh, I
hands.
peck though. I peck. So
I peck.
yeah.
As much as I type, I shouldn't, but I do.
So with your, I don't know. I got another one of that.
So basically, all the letters on the left side of the keyboard.
Yeah. Number 39. On average, people fear spiders more than they do death.
I find that hard to believe.
I do too. I do too.
There are not a whole lot of people really don't. People. I don't think people really honestly fear death. Not a whole bunch.
I don't fear.
There are people. I don't fear either but
I don't necessarily fear death. I just fear dying.
It's the suffering. Nobody's scared of
Yeah.
that. Nobody wants to suffer.
Yeah, bet that.
Because the biggest aspect of torture is to make you suffer, which is disrespectful.
Yeah, I don't want to die the way I came out screaming.
Tom going out
Fuck that.
screaming and covered in someone else's blood.
I'm going out. 90, betting my 20-year-old third wife. Because I outlived the other ones.
I hope you hear that, Tanya.
That's okay.
Can I love and I see you?
So you've already been. So you're my first ex-wife. So there's one, and then Tanya's going to be your second. So there's two. So you really think you're going to outlive her?
One day.
Well, they say the good die young, so I'm never dying.
So I'm bad as fuck.
Unless she kills you, which is a high possibility that she murders you in your sleep one night.
She's Latina, so it's not out of character.
Right? But at number 38, in the last 4,000 years, no new animals have been domesticated.
I don't believe that.
In general?
Like as a whole, you got domesticated.
Yeah, because you can
house
domesticate
cats.
like you can go domesticate a fucking tiger, but
Well, you think
the
you can
entire
domesticate a
species of
tiger.
tiger, the entire species of a tiger would not be
Yeah, they're
domesticated.
saying a species has not been.
Right.
So like you got your dogs, your cats, your birds, whatever, hamsters. I don't know if you can domesticate a hamster. I think you just throw them in a fucking cage and
You just throw them in a fucking cage, yeah.
like rabbits.
1,000 years?
Yeah, that's what it says.
Yeah, keep going. Bump it.
Number 37. Elephants are the only animals that cannot jump.
Huh. Did not know that.
I don't believe that. Can't jump?
Can't jump.
They weigh like 14 tons, dude.
No,
They're
but
huge.
I don't think hippos can jump either.
Yeah, they can. I've seen them
hippo?
jump off. They jump off the land into the water. It's not like they
Yeah,
jump
they
a
do like a
fucking
little
fence.
hop.
They do like a hop into the water.
They're saying period. They can't.
Yeah, I got the jump part, but hippos can't jump. I don't think rhinos got a trot, but they don't jump that I see. Like they jump on their hind legs or whatever. So
Yeah.
Actually, you know, rhinos are the firefighters of the jungle.
yeah, you told us about that a couple weeks. I remember that. I do
It blows your
remember.
mind. If they see a campfire, they'll run all over it.
Jump. Damn, they the only ones?
Huh.
They are huge.
Apparently.
Well, they walk slow too, so they even run slow.
Yeah, they don't do
Yeah.
much of
They
anything
will
fast. They're nonchalant. Yeah, they will. They're just like little. They're just big ass nonchalant creatures.
Yeah,
They're
I
just
don't know if you've
living
seen
life.
that vet video, that poor vet video. You haven't seen
No.
that, Tony? Oh,
No.
I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna send it to you when I find it.
Jeff, I'm taking a month off of your links, all right? Between you and that.
No, this one, it's
No
like a,
videos for a month.
Let me be clear with you, and I don't
it's
mean
a
I don't
video
mean to be
that states
disrespectful,
if
but
you're
you
having a bad
motherfuckers
day,
send me
at
more
least you're
shit
not
than
this
I
guy.
watch. Y'all send me more shit than I don't even tell y'all have the videos I fucking watch.
I don't send a whole lot of shit to it. I don't send a whole lot of videos.
If Chris's ex would get off my fucking For You page, you wouldn't have got that video.
Well, you're the one that's in a certain algorithm. So,
Apparently.
That's why you're in Mexico.
so that says so. So the question goes back to you, sir. What are you watching on YouTube or TikTok
It was on TikTok.
that was there?
No, you know what it was? It's like, I don't know how, but I don't know if you've seen that video on the For You page, the two chicks from my 600-pound life or whatever.
Why would I watch that?
Oh no, it popped up on my For You page because I watch a bunch of reality show stuff on there, and
Jay, I think I saw this video. I think I did. I think I did see that the baby hippo and the baby rhino, they were chilling together. I think I did see
Yeah,
that.
he sent that to us the other day too.
Yeah.
Number 35, American Airlines. Get this. Check this out. This is kind of crazy. American Airlines saved $40,000 in 1987 by eliminating one olive from each salad served in first class.
Yeah, because people throw them
Yeah.
where they don't eat them.
Yeah, but
No,
only
no,
one.
no.
Instead of putting three,
No.
they put two.
but it also eliminates weight too.
Yeah.
One
What's
It's all factored in. I actually saw that. I saw that on a show. They were talking about that, and said on top of people wasting them and not eating them, but the weight of said olives.
How many olives?
Also-
How many salads are served in first class? This is for first class only, Jeffrey. On
Well,
one
the
flight.
sort
I,
of
On one
I didn't
flight.
say that. Once again, I could agree with you, but we'd both be wrong. What I'm saying is, I'm relaying information.
No, what I'm
I-
saying is stop watching YouTube and TikTok to get your goddamn information, and stop
It
listening to your
wasn't YouTube and TikTok.
goofy ass friends.
Get the fuck out the house.
Oh my God.
Get the fuck out of the house.
I went out today. I rejoined society.
You may not have put this information out there, but you are repeating this information,
I
so
don't
you are
even
just as
believe.
guilty.
I don't even believe you left the house because you could have done that shave your damn self by watching
No, you
YouTube.
couldn't have.
Fuck, I couldn't.
Yeah, you could.
It would be right on one side and wrong on the other.
No, I will say that Jeff could not do that shave himself because there's a reason why I don't trim my beard up because I've fucked it up because like being left-handed or whatever, this side I can do perfect, but then
Oh,
when
yeah.
I'm like over here,
Exactly.
I'm
I
like,
can do
you
my
know-
left side perfect, but I can't do the right side because
Yeah.
I fuck.
I can't do this side right. I don't think. That's why I just shave it all off. 'Cause
Yeah.
I try to do it myself and I mess it up and I can't get it as perfect as I want it.
But it's so cheap for me to get it done here.
all
The entire haircut and trimming up a beard and lining all that shit up was only like $6.
You better take praise in it. It's 15 here, $20.
Well, and that's I can literally walk.
It's
to the
it's
joint.
$20. It's $20 every time I go, but that's
And
$10 for
they did the steam exfoliation thing too.
yeah. It's $10 for my haircut and my beard, and then
$6.
I drop an
I
extra
gave the guy an
10.
extra
So,
$5. I was like, here, man, shit.
speaking of right hand and left hands, did you know that all polar bears are left-handed?
No, I did not.
Well, now you do. You're welcome.
Well, that explains why you're a polar bear.
I do like the cold. Number 33, a snail can sleep for 3 years.
I did not know that.
Interesting. I know that
Who the fuck
fleas.
how can you tell if a snail is sleeping?
They're domesticated. Put them in a cage.
Domesticated. Hey, little buddy, you sleeping?
One fucking foot, and all it does is do this.
Yeah, yeah, right. I was gonna say, it don't move very fast. I don't know, Jeff. Maybe we can get a government grant, and we can
You said they snore.
I know that's what
They
we need. We
snore.
need a grant.
we'll get a government grant out here. Number 32. Speaking of animals, did you know that a crocodile cannot stick its tongue out? So a crocodile will not taunt you.
Easy, Sadie.
Well, they also can't. They can't. Was it? They can't. I can't remember if it's open or closed. They can't put too much force on opening their mouth.
No, they open their
That's
mouth.
why
It's
you can
force
hold their
when they
mouth
close it.
closed.
When they open their
You can
mouth,
hold their
that's where
mouth
the
closed
strength
with like a
is.
rubber band.
Yeah,
Yes.
because when they close, they can
Right. They have the bite
Yes.
force, but they don't have the opening
they
force.
can they can bite a Volkswagen Beetle in half.
Yes.
Yeah,
Jay,
but
that's
you
a
can
good one.
literally
I'm gonna give you that,
hold
Jay.
their mouth
That's a
closed.
good one. That's a good one.
As cargo, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know that.
right.
I sent you the video, Tony. It's a minute long.
Yeah.
Check it out.
I just looked at it. I was trying not to say nothing. Now
So I
finish
got a
it.
question. I got a question for you guys. You guys know the only food that
At least
can't
you're not
spoil?
that guy.
Yeah.
The only food that
only
can't
food what?
spoil?
Yeah.
What's that? Cottage
It's
cheese?
honey. Cottage cheese is already spoiled milk.
I know. That's what I was going to say. It's already spoiled.
Honey doesn't spoil.
Honey doesn't go bad?
And I did actually know that. Honey doesn't have an expiration date or spoil.
Good to know.
Kevin, you stupid.
Kimchi.
Who is this kimchi that you speak of?
She's here on house.
I don't care. Sounds like Kevin's been going to an Asian massage parlor. I want to see kimchi. Give me the special. You know what I want. Get over it. Haps is going away. Nobody knows who you are now, and I'm not going to know who you are in 2 weeks. So, number 30. What do bulletproof vests, fire escape, windshield wipers, and laser printers all have in common?
They're all invented by the same person.
Kevlar.
You were almost close, Jeff. They were all invented by women, by a woman. Shout out, ladies.
Did not know that.
That's good shit.
Yeah.
Did you know riding lawnmowers and air conditioners were invented by a black man?
It was probably a woman that had transitioned from a man, but you know.
Well,
Jesus Christ.
the air conditioner was also an assistance in the building of the Super Soaker, which is something else built by a black man.
Yeah, see? I mean, not the same black guy.
We're talking about women. We're not talking about black people. Calm down, Tony. You guys get February.
I brought it up.
It's April.
I don't care.
It's April. You got February. Calm down. I think this is.
Oh,
I think this is like Trans Month or something like that. I don't know what the hell this month is.
I'm gonna take the whole motherfucker.
Yeah, right.
I stand with Morgan Freeman on this stance. Watch the interview.
The best way to get rid of racism.
Here you go.
Talk about it.
Here you go.
Exactly.
I'm just kind of jumping around. I'm just gonna kind of rattle some of these off.
I'm just waiting for you.
But did you know that if a statue of a person in a park, the horse has both of its front legs in the air, the person died in battle.
Say what?
I heard something like that.
So if there's a statue, like a memorial statue in a park, and it's like a horse,
And they're on a horse?
if the horse is reared up with both front legs in the air, that person died in battle.
I didn't know that.
I didn't either. I heard something like that. Like one foot up means they were wounded.
Yeah, if a horse has one front leg up in the air, the person died as a result of the wounds they received in battle. And if the horse has all four legs on the ground, the person died of natural causes.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, pretty interesting. It's
Or is that just U.S.?
I don't know. Each king in a deck of playing cards represents a great king from history. The spades is King David. The clubs is Alexander the Great. The hearts is Charlemagne. That's cool, man. That guy got in the deck of cards considering he's only been relevant for like 15 years. And the diamonds represent Julius Caesar. I like Charlemagne, all right? I'm just happy for him.
Wow. You know what's fucked up is it took me a second to get that reference. It took me to you saying 15 years. Then I was like, wait a minute.
Well, he's probably been around a lot longer than that. I don't know how long his career is.
Half-Hush was good. He used to work for
I do. I like him.
Yeah.
No, I like him. I think he's awesome.
Smart,
Him and
he's controversial as shit.
he's very controversial. I like him and I like Sway. I like both of those guys. But he don't take any shit. So good on him. If you sneeze too hard, you can fracture a rib.
That's probably what's wrong with me.
You throw out your back too.
Yes.
If you try to suppress a sneeze, you can rupture a blood vessel in your head or neck and die.
And your eyes. Yes.
That's how I'm gonna die because I suppress my sneezes a
I
lot.
did too. And I was like, wow, I need to stop doing that because
How do you suppress a sneeze and you can't suppress a belch? You about the most confusing motherfucker on
I did suppress the belches, and then you got on me about it.
Jesus Christ.
I did. I stopped, and I would look away from the camera and everything, and you're like, "What the fuck are you doing? That's your thing."
I told you that?
Yes.
Okay, please proceed.
Yeah, you got on me because I was trying to
it was before you were on the
be
show.
better.
Yeah, you got on it.
Yes,
Yeah.
and you know what? I would tell you that can be a staple, but if you want to be yourself, people tell you don't give a fuck, stop giving a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
You've told me
So
not
I
to give a
burp.
fuck, so how am I going to tell you to? I mean, you told me not
So-
to give a fuck, so how am I going to
So
tell
I
you to?
belch because I don't give a fuck. Because you told me not to give a fuck because I was giving a fuck. Now I stopped giving a fuck. Now I belch, and now you bitch about it.
Well,
And I'm not going to stop because I don't give a fuck. So it all comes back. It's a circle of life.
well, you made the
Mufasa.
effort. You made the effort.
Moving
I don't
on.
see anything else. Brian is in the house. What up, Brian?
Part so hard your back pops. Been there, done that.
That's what
Rhyme.
Jesus.
Rhyme is the longest English word without a vowel.
Rhyme.
Rhyme.
Yeah.
That is a vowel.
RHYTHM. Rhyme. Or rhythm.
This
rhythm.
motherfucker said rhyme. Oh my god!
I can't spell.
Don't
I
you
can't
talk about
read.
me no fucking more. You said rhyme and you meant rhythm. You fucking idiot.
I meant rhythm.
And here's what's crazy. Y is a
I'm
vowel.
also like,
in some kind, there's a concept
Sometimes.
where Y is a vowel.
and Y sometimes is a vowel.
Sometimes why?
See, let me go ahead and say this out there
A-E-I-O-U
for those of
and
my for those
sometimes
of you who
Y.
went to private school and went to Catholic school. We learned when I was younger A-E-I-O-U, sometimes Y, sometimes W, as vowels. Yes.
Okay, explain that one to me. Why W?
Yeah, I've
I
never
don't
heard
know.
the W
That's
thing.
just what they told us. Sometimes Y,
I'll smack my
sometimes
teeth in
W.
your mouth. Never
Huh.
W. Thank you.
I would like to look that up because that's kind of I'd like to know why. It is physically impossible for pigs to look up in the sky.
Sorry. He said, I want to know why. No, you mean W.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking, is
The-
it possible? What?
Pigs cannot look up. They can't do this.
Who can't?
Well, according
Pigs.
to Shaun and Dead, neither can dogs.
Yeah, because they was looking forward. They can't. Yeah.
They have no neck
can lift
bones.
their head up a little bit.
Yeah,
They can't look up in the sky. So they can't go like
They
that.
can't look up.
They don't have an actual neck on a pig.
Their eyes.
Well, the
It's all
eyes
spine.
can't go that high up. Gotcha.
Yeah. It's
Jay,
all
you
spine.
stupid.
I wonder if they sat down.
I'm going to try to get through this, but this is said to be the toughest tongue twister in the English language. Sixth, sick, sheep's, sixth, sheep's, sick.
Sure.
That
Yeah.
shit killed you. That shit killed you.
Word
You
for it.
cannot do that.
No, I can't. Yeah, no.
Words are hard, folks.
The Guinness Book of World Records holds the record for being the book most often stolen from libraries.
I believe it. Yeah, let's do it.
What the hell did he say? Exactly. Don't worry about it. It was, I just had a stroke. That's all you have to know. Bernie, what's going on? You can't kill yourself by holding your breath, obviously.
You can't or you can.
Yes. You can't. You cannot.
I don't believe
Yeah,
it.
your motor function will take over and make you breathe.
Women blink nearly twice as much as men.
I can
I
believe,
believe
it.
it.
Minus,
There's no question on that one. Because we've all gotten that look.
yeah. This don't make a whole lot of sense to me, but minus 40 degrees Celsius is exactly the same as minus 40 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
Smoke, what's going on, brother?
Smoke. What's good, bro?
What's going on, dude?
No, that's actually true. That's the one. That's my constant in my world.
Typewriter is the
Because
longest word that can be
20
made
years, I
using
still
the
don't
letters
agree.
in only one row of the keyboard.
Hmm?
Typewriter is the longest word that can be made by using only one row of the keyboard.
That's pretty good. I'm looking at it. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be damned.
The name of all the continents begin and end in the same letter.
C for continent.
Yeah, they do. That's pretty good. Yeah, they do.
Camels have 3 eyelids.
I didn't know
I
that.
heard that.
To protect themselves from the sand.
Yeah, it's the sand. Yeah.
I am is the shortest complete sentence in the English language. Let's see if I can do this without you two going off the rails. The strongest muscle in the human body is the tongue. Come on, come on,
going, 'cause you know-
come on. No. Let me repeat that. So the strongest muscle in the human body is the human tongue. The tongue is the strongest muscle in the human body.
Let's just say it may move the most, but I don't.
You guys can't do it. You can't do it. It's killing you. You both want to make the same You want to say the same damn thing
that I can't show everybody.
I get plenty of exercise with it when my wife is home.
And the last one I'm going to give you guys tonight, because I thought this was really interesting, and I read it and I went through it and I was like, oh, but goddamn. But the sentence, the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog.
Uses every letter in the alphabet.
Yep.
That's why they use that's actually what you use to learn your keys when you're typing. It's a typing exercise.
I don't know anything about typing exercises. I'm just gonna
be over here. Just if you look up fonts, like different font styles, they use that sentence to show you what every letter looks like, as opposed to A B C D.
Why don't you just write A B C D E F G? You just write it out.
Because it would get annoying to look at. I don't know. I didn't fucking come up with the thing.
Let me know.
Bad. No, I'll send you a message here after the break.
Sure.
I
will make that request.
I don't have a problem with it. No, I didn't make that rule. I just know that does use every letter in the alphabet.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I don't know. I can't type. I'll be the first one to tell you. I'm the worst.
I can't either. I can't either.
I can type pretty quick, but I'm pecking.
Yeah,
I'm using one hand and I'm.
Yeah.
I can still get 30 words a minute, but I wouldn't push myself past that.
I don't know how many words I can do a minute, but I know since we started this podcast, I've gotten faster. But I can't. I have to look at the screen, or I have to look at the keyboard. I can't look at the screen.
Yes,
yeah, my mom's insane. She stares at the screen and just and not miss a beat.
That's how they taught us in high school. It's at the hour, bro. Keep it going.
Appreciate I'm going.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm looking something up right now.
Yeah. Supposedly there's a program you can get for your computer to help you teach how to type.
Yeah, it's called voice dictation.
No, it's like you stare at the screen and it tells you hit this letter, like almost like a.
They have that for people who are immobile.
Mm-hmm.
They got devices where they can do that with their eyes. They used to see it on TV shows like That's Incredible, Ripley's Believe It or Not, or shit like that.
Right.
Definitely Bone Collector. I think he was using something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they got shit out there like that.
Oh yeah, they got. There's a lot of people that they have that stuff out there for.
But yeah, I should probably actually learn how to type. I mean, my problem is I can't spell, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. But with that being said, we're going to take a real quick break. I got a little Blacktop Mojo for you guys. We'll be back here in just about 5 minutes. So don't go nowhere. If you do go somewhere, go share and tell some people. And then come back and hang out in the chatter's box with us. So, but enjoy a little Blacktop Mojo. If you don't know who they are, check them out.
I took my
everywhere you stream music and on all social media at Blacktop Mojo. And if you do know who they are, be a good friend and tell a friend about them. There's a little Blacktop Mojo off their latest album with Hold Me Down.
something you might.
Oh God. Fucking Jeff. Hell yeah, welcome back to Nonsensical Nonsense, everybody. That was Blacktop Mojo with a little Hold Me Down. As I said before break, if you don't know who they are, do yourself a favor, check them out everywhere you stream music. Get on all social media at Blacktop Mojo. What are you fucking shaking your head
I
about
can't believe
already?
you said that bullshit.
What bullshit?
What's up?
Central is 1 hour behind Eastern.
Oh.
I thought Texas was 2 or 3 hours behind us.
No, goddamn.
Nope.
it.
It's
Read a
like an
fucking
hour.
map. You used to travel the country and you've done shit. Give me a break. And your computer's glitching. Refresh your page, bro. For real.
Yeah, refresh your page.
And Brian,
No,
I did see the trailer.
No, I'm glitching. I'm glitching because you made my... I'm trying to fight the Forrest Whitaker eye you're giving me right now.
Oh, the Forrest Whitaker eye. Okay, yeah. Okay. Keep your silence to the language.
Keep it up. No, I have not traveled that part of the country, so I've always been on ours in our
Eastern,
area.
Central, Mountain, Pacific.
Okay.
So he's.
I didn't know
Yeah,
Texas
I
was.
play
I
that
didn't know
game all
Texas
day
was
long.
Central. I didn't know Texas was Central.
I think El Paso is the only part that might be
Okay.
Mountain, if at all.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that because I've got a friend that lives in Arizona, I think it is, and she's 2 or 3 hours behind me.
Arizona sometimes switches and sometimes doesn't.
Yeah.
Did I
Well,
say-
it's like that down there where you are.
No, we switch. Georgia switches.
No. I'm
doesn't.
saying I'm saying like, or maybe it's in Tennessee, but like this side of
Tennessee has
Tennessee
a part that is, and Tennessee does.
is eastern, and then there's the
Chattanooga
west
State
side of
is on the
Tennessee.
Eastern, Chattanooga State
Yeah.
is Eastern, and then you can almost cross the line right there because Alabama's pretty much on the line as well.
Yep, exactly. But anyway, so I just didn't know, so I thought he was more than an hour behind us.
Fuck you, Jeff.
Jeff's an hour behind us, but
Just an hour
So,
behind life.
Now, here's the problem. though.
Jeff's a
Cancun
lot more
never
than an hour
changes.
behind left. Like,
Cancun never changes its time.
hey,
Our time.
real
It's the only
quick,
part in Mexico.
real quick, if you don't mind, gentlemen. Welcome back to the show, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed the first hour.
You did that.
No, I didn't. If you're not already, go ahead and check us out on all social media at Nonsensical Nonsense, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. You can also join us live for the time being here on Haps. But starting the 4th, make sure you guys are following us on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Again, Nonsensical Nonsense. And you'll be able to join us live there and hang out with us as we are changing formats on the 4th. Haps is no longer going to be here, so we are going to go away too. We did find a new home, which is good, which is fantastic, which is really fucking great. So definitely check us out on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. Good Lord. You can get every single. You can listen to every single episode of the podcast on Spotify and everywhere you listen to podcast at. Again, just search up Nonsensical Nonsense. Give us a listen. Give us a like. And if you'd be so kind, most importantly, the biggest thing you could do for us, the only favor we will ask of you people, is to just share our social media, share our episodes. Get us out there. Let other people know about us. Don't keep us all to yourselves. Don't be greedy.
And share the list. Share the damn list. Everybody does a top 5 list. Everybody wants to think about what they love, and we'll see what everybody else loves at the same topic. Share the fucking topic. See, I'm jumping in this month. I've been quiet for a couple of months. This is what the fuck you share. If you don't like a whole lot of this, a whole lot of that, everybody fucking knows how to make.
It's just the guy who doesn't share. The guy's on the show and he doesn't share.
I share.
He doesn't share. It's the guy's on the show.
For you, motherfuckers don't want to hear it. I've been sharing a lot of shit in my life, including your ass.
Well, now you're a part of this. You're gonna be sharing your ass too.
Yeah.
You can also email us
65 times. I saw it coming.
Well, Jeff,
as a softball, he just knocked it out the fucking park. He's all sure these nuts. I said, "You guys, I'm going home."
But
back in the kitchen.
But you guys can also email us. You guys can also email us at Nonsensical Nonsense. This is the great thing about StreamYard. We're gonna go to StreamYard and I can kill their fucking mics.
Yeah, I know.
I have complete control.
I keep my mouse hovering over my mic button so I turn it back on.
But you guys can email us. Much like tonight, you can email us if you want to get involved and send your list in at nonsensicalnonsensepodcast@gmail.com. We also do have a merch store at teespring.com/nonsensicalnonsense if you feel so inclined to check that out. Shirts and hoodies and cups and stickers and all that jazz. Let's give it nice.
God damn it, Debbie. What'd you do?
But we do appreciate you hanging out with us so far. We're rolling into the second hour. In the second hour, we will be going into our starting 5. But first, before we get into our starting 5, I have a bone to pick with Jeffrey. Because Wednesday, as we were getting
Once
towards
again,
the end of
I can agree with
Wednesday,
you both be wrong.
you cannot. Because if you agree with me, then I'm already right in this situation. There's no me being wrong in any way, shape, or form of this situation. I'm 100% right in any way you look at it. A complete 360-degree angle, 3D, 4D, plastic printed. I don't care. Put it on your wall, sign, seal, and deliver it. I'm 100% fucking right. And you're a jackass for spreading misinformation. Again! You do not end up on a sexual predator list. You do not end up on a list if you buy alcohol for a minor.
Sexual offender is what he's saying.
You end up on a list
Yeah.
as a sex offender if you are a sex offender. So to that, I say, Jeffrey, your friend, is a pedophile.
I didn't say it was my friend. It was a
Colleague, co-worker, some guy you gave a hand job in the parking lot to, I don't care. The guy's a jackass and he's a pedophile.
About what you did over the weekend.
I haven't done anything over the weekend. I got my kids this weekend. I can't go do hand jobs in the parking lot. I can't go to Walmart parking lot and give out hand jobs.
Yeah.
I do that that's charity work, by the way. That's my nonprofit charity.
No profit for you.
It's charity work. Everybody needs to be able to let off some steam sometimes. It's good for their mental health.
You're willing to help.
Yes. We all got to do our part. We all got to give back. Glick gives back. I'm giving back to the community. Nonsensical Nonsense gives back to the community.
Glick does.
No. Don't worry, Jared. No, don't worry, Tony. We know we know you give back to the Latino community.
I give to the women.
My Chi say something different.
Give them the hand jobs.
Go ask them.
Yeah. Yeah, well, those aren't ladies if you're giving them hand jobs, Tony.
Depends on how you use your hand.
Thanks, bro. Thanks, bro.
Merch, bro.
Depends on how you use your hands.
Whoa.
When their
Are you a
Adam's
female?
apple is the size of their balls, it's
Are you
not.
a
That's not a
Are you a
girl.
female swimmer by chance?
If you didn't shave, they wouldn't know you were so much of a bitch.
But no, but I don't know. No, I did have that discussion Wednesday night. I asked Jody about it, and she's like, "What?" And I was like, "I don't know. Jeff's an idiot. This is what he told us on the show." And I argued with him. I said he about made my head explode.
Yeah, your head was about
That's
that.
gonna be my new goal.
she's like, "I've bought alcohol for minors. Everybody's bought alcohol for minors at some point." I said, "Why do you think I moved to Newark? My sister lived down the road."
So you could buy alcohol for young
No,
kids.
when I was 18. Yeah, when I
He
was
said that
18.
shit. He just said that shit.
Let me clarify. When I was 18. When I was 18.
Jody. Don't lose your job.
When we were still in high school, and I moved to Newark, my sister lived down the road from me. She lived a couple blocks, not a couple blocks, but a couple minutes away, and she was of age, so she would go buy me alcohol all the time.
Way to go ahead and throw yourself out there on the internet.
When I first met my wife, or not when I first met her, but when we moved in together, they weren't 21. Her and all her dumb friends, and I always bought alcohol. It was at our apartment, so
Awful news.
I don't care. What are they gonna do? It was 20-some years ago. They're gonna knock on my door and go, "Hey, buddy, I heard you bought alcohol 22 years ago for your girlfriend and her friends when they were under age of 21."
You must have just forgot that Bill Cosby was on trial for something he did 40 years ago. Keep running your fucking mouth.
Raping women and buying alcohol for minors are two different fucking offenses, Tony. Are you seriously just compare the two?
Welcome to our new segment where Tony and Jeff try to make Chris's head explode.
Illegal contribution.
Did you just compare sexual
Well, you're talking
assault
about
to
getting
buying alcohol?
parking lot and buying alcohol for minors. I mean,
Jody, talk to him, Jody.
relation. Talk to your boy, Jody. Come get your
No, it's not. Trust me, and it's not gonna come
This
back.
is officer. This is
There's
officer.
none that's gonna
Keep
come
this
back.
motherfucker.
Yeah,
We keep trying to
you
keep
guys
him
are
out of
so
trouble,
dumb.
but he
You guys
can't
are so
shut the
fucking
fuck
dumb.
up.
I'm gonna tell a goddamn cop right now. Hey, 22 years ago, I bought beer from my underage
Thank you,
girlfriend.
Jody. You talk to this son
What do
of
you
a
think
bitch.
about that, motherfuckers?
Jody, come
She
get
was
your
18.
boy.
Listen,
And they're gonna be like,
Daisy.
they're gonna be like, what?
We're gonna
They're
go
gonna be
ahead
like,
and get
what? Is
nonsensical
that really
real
what
quick.
you're gonna do? Is
We're
that
gonna
is that
get
why
nonsensical
you're
real
bothering
quick.
us right
You
now?
want sister
Go
shut
away.
up, He won't shut the fuck up.
I'm
Will
gonna
you
get
please tell
arrested
this
because they're
son
gonna
of a
think
bitch
I'm on
that she
fucking
can do it,
drugs.
The internet comes against your ass. All right, let this motherfucker know. We're trying to save his hard-headed motherfucker. Listen, do me a favor. Whatever you've done that fucked up his memory, take a break for a minute so he can.
I can take 100. I can take 100 motherfucking people, and I can pull 100 motherfucking people, and 99 and a half of them sons of bitches are gonna say, "Yeah, when I was younger, I bought alcohol for somebody that was under the age of 21." And I say half because I'm gonna say half because that half is a motherfucking lie.
I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking.
You're a fucking liar,
bought
Jeff.
alcohol. Who did I buy alcohol for?
Jody, talk
With your affection with the affection that you have for younger women, you've bought alcohol for younger women.
What the fuck?
You have
my
always
wife doesn't
like.
drink.
The fuck if she doesn't? I've seen your wife drink. When we've been video chatting and her friend were drunk as hell. No, I've seen her.
No, I know. I had to say it was something else.
Mm-hmm.
But it was.
No,
it was,
I didn't see the glass.
Not necessarily those of all three of us, just the motherfucker who said it.
There's a motherfucker who said, I'm just saying, that's not, trust me, that's one thing in my past that I'm not worried about coming back and biting me in the ass.
Everybody that's on
Any illegal action confessed to up here, we have not been around each other in 15 to 20 years. Me, I just met these motherfuckers last year. I'm going to throw my black card out there. I don't know them.
You know what? Throw your black card out there. That ain't saving you. Don't you watch the news, Tony? That black card ain't saving you. It's getting your ass beat.
They ain't fought me for real yet.
According to the internet, and if you believe, much like Jeff, being black is a crime.
According to the internet, you with that beard makes you look like a damn serial killer, rapist, pedophile, some type of deranged motherfucker.
Any other labels?
Quite a few,
Racist,
actually.
Klan member, Klan member,
I did go there.
bigot,
Well, they do that. I did,
Jew
on
hater.
Bad Boys 2, they did have
He
beers
said
like
you
that. They did.
hater. Wow.
Good Lord.
Off
Talk to this
subject.
motherfucker. I can only do so much, goddammit. This motherfucker's exhausting.
Good Lord.
So,
He's
that's
just like,
27 minutes.
Tony,
We'll never
Tony-
get back.
Tony's got a
Um,
whole list of bad things that he could say to a white guy currently
You
on his
have no
computer
fucking
screen, and he's
idea.
like,
You have no fucking
no. Okay, well, we got the serial killer, got the rapist, got the pedophile,
Wait, I forgot to
got the
throw in cracker.
racist.
That's right,
What else could it be? Tax evader.
Draft dodger.
Goddamn, this just turned into a conversation about buying alcohol for somebody that's not 21. And then now all of a sudden, I'm worse than fucking Hitler.
You went on a fucking rant. We tried to
I'm
leave
worse
it
than
the fuck
fucking
alone.
Hitler. Good Lord.
See?
Tony made
Sometimes
Hitler.
Chris is just lets the left shit die.
Tony made Hitler a saint compared to me. Good Lord.
Well, let's go ahead and get into our starting five of actors that are in every movie, but nobody knows who they are.
Bounty hunters.
Dog. Click the bounty hunter.
Private investigators because they can't be cops.
I did just get a message. It's probably best that it's you. It's I think it's time for you guys to get into the top 5.
I went on you jackasses. My list was ready 2 months ago. Let's go.
Well, you have your pictures ready.
I can do that.
No, you have to give the pictures.
No, that's fine. I'm saying that way we can show who we're talking about.
Oh my God, I have to have pictures. I did a fucking list with 20 goddamn names on it.
I have 5.
You gotta quote some of their lines from their movies too. You gotta give us a whole monologue.
No. But who is going first? Tony, you lost, correct?
Not me.
Or were you and Chris tied?
No, I
I
won.
think I lost. I lost, right?
Hold on a second. Yeah, Tony lost.
Was it Tony?
Yeah, I forgot I had the number. No, it was Tony.
Okay. So Tony, you got first.
Jeff, calm down. Your list is not gonna blow anybody's mind. Calm down. Nobody's taking anybody off your list.
Oh, I know they're not.
I don't think this list is in any jeopardy of people being taken off of it.
I don't know. My first one is I didn't realize his name until I actually looked it up.
Is your first one from one of 2 shows that we both enjoy?
No, actually.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, now
No.
you've fucked everything up.
No.
I'm
No,
gonna make
yeah,
this
you were good.
And
No.
since I got the first pick, let me show you all how we are going to do this properly. For those
Yes.
of you who are viewing, I will show you the person and the name. For those of you
Yes.
who are listening, please forgive my mispronunciation at any time, but what I will tell you is
Agreed.
the movie that they were in, the characters that they had played, if I can remember them entirely. But you will
I don't
be
have
able
any
to-
of that.
You will be
Oh
able
my
to-
God.
Well, wait, first of fucking
I'm
all,
gonna
like
be putting.
one
I'm
example-
gonna be
just one
posting
example.
pictures of everybody.
Just like one example, you don't have to do the movies because some of these motherfuckers have made 9,000 movies. Danny Trejo.
the face is going to be priceless. So my first pick, I'm going to tell everybody up front. Stellan Skarsgård. If you don't know the name, the picture is this guy. If you ever
Yeah.
saw Thor: The Dark World, he
It's,
was the doctor.
That's
Yeah.
the Skarsgård's dad. That's
it's
Alexander
Skarsgård's dad.
Skarsgård and Bill Skarsgård's dad.
If you don't know who he is still, this
Mm-hmm.
was Bootstrap Bill on Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you don't know who he is still, he was on Angels and Demons with Tom Hanks, part of the Da Vinci Code series, and he was the cop that went after the guy that took the Pope's
That's
place.
right.
Thank
I
you.
forgot
I
about
can
that.
do this shit. See, this is how you.
He
gotta
was
break
also
down.
the bad guy in The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
Yeah, they just said that movie. He was in that movie. And if you never saw the movie Chernobyl, the series Chernobyl that was on HBO, fucking
genius.
phenomenal. That was some
Phenomenal.
good shit. But
Well,
he is my first pick. Thank you very
For
much.
my first pick, I have, and I'm hoping I'm saying it correctly, Peter Stormare.
Yeah.
Stormare?
Who is
Stormare is the guy from Constantine. He played the devil in
He
Constantine.
played the good devil in Constantine.
it? Oh, he's the one. He was in Bad Boys too, wasn't he?
He was the
Yes.
bad guy in Bad Boys too.
And he was in
Yes.
Armageddon.
Yep.
He was the
in
cosmonaut.
Armageddon as well.
Yes, the cosmonaut in Armageddon. Yes.
Yep. He was down on my list somewhere. I don't know where he was, but he was down on there.
You might have been down on him.
So who do you got, Chris?
My community outreach only extends to hand jobs, not blow jobs. Calm down, Tony.
Damn it.
That's not what I heard.
Don't
TikTok
worry
says
about
different.
it. Don't worry about
That is fake news.
it. You are fake news. Don't make me bring Trump back in here. My number one pick, in my opinion, one of the ultimate that guys,
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Walton Goggins. You might know him
A little closer to your screen, your camera. Okay, yeah. He was the bad guy in
Justified.
Ant-Man.
He was the bad guy in Ant. He was in Hateful Eight. He's been in a ton of damn
You guys are gonna have
movies.
to send me your lists too,
He
as well, because
was,
I
for
can't
those
spell
of
any
you
of
who
these
don't
people's
know,
names.
he was Shane on The Shield.
Oh, okay.
And he was also in that last Predator movie when it was on the other planet. He was the prisoner.
Okay. Hey,
Yeah,
do me a favor,
he's been
guys. Snapchat me your lists when we're done. That way, because I can't write any of these down. I don't know
Jesus
everybody's
fucking
names.
Christ. Replay the
Oh
damn
my God.
broadcast. Replay the broadcast.
You know he's still gonna fuck it up when we send him the list too.
I'm helping
my
him.
ass,
I'm helping him. I
Chris.
got you.
He's gonna forget one of our lists. He's gonna put up the starting five, and it's gonna be Jeff and
I
Tony.
broke down
Or
exactly how we do
Yeah.
it to make it easy
I'm
for
gonna
him.
leave yours off just for that one, Chris. I will like cut it halfway. So
Now,
it's just
let me mess you up for real, Glick. That guy you just
Okay.
showed, you should have seen the character he played on Sons of Anarchy.
Oh, no, I've seen it.
yeah.
That was fucking bad.
you should have seen him in Justified. If you've never seen Justified with
He's
Timothy
a
Oliphant,
bad mother. Shut up.
he's fantastic in every role that he's in.
I have to
But
agree.
he is that guy.
He almost steals the scene if he has words.
He scared me as Venus.
Yes.
He
So
scared
Tony,
me.
your twos
Yes.
and threes.
Yes, Tony, you're 2 and 3.
Okay, number 2. And I'm going to go with another guy that actually impresses me on the screen. I will go with 2 movies. 2 movie franchises, honestly. And if I lose because of this pick, I will consider him to be worth it. But this man right here, I want to pronounce his name properly. William Francis Nahi. If you get a chance, look at that.
Oh,
I'll
Bill
move it up.
Knight. Bill Knight.
Yeah, Bill Knight.
Yeah, Bill.
Isn't that
Bill.
the-
Know him,
He
you will
plays.
know his
He's in
voice.
Hot Fuzz. He plays the guy that tells Sean's character that he has to move up. He plays Sean's stepdad in.
Oh,
Shaun
okay,
of
yes,
the Dead.
okay, yeah, okay.
Now, here's the kicker to me. He was Davy Jones on Pirates of the Caribbean.
That's right.
Dead Man's Chest. But I didn't know that he played in other movies until I heard his voice. And one of the other movies that I heard his voice in, I didn't realize it was Underworld. The way he talks and the way he pronounces his words is fucking priceless.
He was
He
also
was captain
in.
of the Black Pearl for 13
Yeah,
years. You know what I'm saying?
Was he their dad in Underworld?
He was one of the older guys, but the way he speaks, you will not mistake my misfortune. The way he talks.
yeah.
Well,
I know who you're
he's
talking about.
also in Love Actually. He plays the rock star in Love Actually that sings. He decides to go naked on live broadcast, but he's covered everything with a guitar.
But guess what's scary? But guess what's scary? He was also in Harry Potter.
That's right. He played Scrimgeour.
Yeah,
He played
that dude's a beast. He's a beast.
head of Mystery and Ministry.
Yep. So
Love
my number
him.
3 pick, so we can keep it going, because I see Glick over there losing his mind. Are we taking too damn long?
The Harry Potter thing.
Yeah, Chris
You'll be
is
all right.
just anything magical, anything whimsical. Chris is like, oh no, completely unbelievable.
Let me
What are you
go
talking
with
about?
a man named as Sven O. Thorson. You may not recognize the face, but actually I do recognize his face. This guy kind of,
Yeah.
if you don't remember him, remember in Running Man. When Schwarzenegger
Yeah.
was about to go, he
Yeah,
was the
yeah.
one of the last guys that was the bodyguard.
Yeah, I was gonna say yeah, yeah. I
He
was
was
gonna say he looked
also
familiar.
in Hard Target with Van Damme.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, he was in that movie. But this guy does a lot of good movies. He was in Conan the Barbarian. He was in Gladiator. He was in Culver Conqueror from 1987. Son of a bitch, you know how old that movie is?
He's
Well-
one of those. He's one of those big guys that
He was
play all
also in
the.
The Hunt for Red October. Yeah, this guy's done a lot.
Okay.
He was in Foolish, The Sum of All Fears, The 13th Warrior. He was also in On Deadly Ground, A Low Down Dirty Shame. I didn't remember that at first.
forgot about Blood Under.
Yeah, he's done a lot of
Love
good
that movie.
stuff. The Quick and the Dead, Lethal Weapon 3. I forgot about that. He was in Lethal Weapon 3. Remember when the guy had the real estate company who building the houses?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, he was in
that's
there
him.
too. Yes.
That's him
Hang on, I'm gonna show you his
with
face
popular
again.
bullets.
Look at the face.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Look at the
Okay.
face. Sven O.
Well,
Thorson.
I did not know that was his name. I love that movie too.
Thank you, sir. Please
For my number 2, I'm going with a gentleman that has been in. He was in the Three Musketeers movie with
Okay.
What's his fucking name from 24?
Kiefer Sutherland.
Kiefer Sutherland. He was also in the Robot movie with Robin Williams, where Robin Williams played a robot.
Bicentennial Man.
Oliver Platt.
Dude, he was also in what's that shit with Steven Seagal and Halle Berry and Kurt Russell. When they stole the plane, when they hijacked the plane.
Passenger 57?
No.
Oh.
Executive Decision.
Executive Decision.
Yes.
Fuck yeah, I forgot about that movie. He's
He was
amazing
good
in
in
that
that.
movie.
He was good
He
in that
stops the bomb with his straw
With
that
the
he
straw.
chews on. Well, for my number 3, you'll know him as soon as you see him. William Fichtner.
Yeah. He was the colonel
couldn't-
on Armageddon.
That's right.
He was the lead prison guard on The Longest Yard.
Yes.
That dude, he was
Exactly.
also the
Thank you.
president on the second Independence Day movie. He became
That's
president.
right.
Yes, he's done a hell of a lot of good movies. Good pick.
Thank
Outstanding pick, honestly. Quite frankly, outstanding
Thank you.
pick. Outstanding pick.
Chris, who do you got for number 2 and 3?
For number 2, I think this guy kind of goes without saying, but Mr. Ray Liotta.
Yeah, we're gonna give him Goodfellas off the rip. Let me just stop right there. Let me just stop right there.
He is in every goddamn movie made in the last 40 years.
Have you ever seen Heartbreakers with Jennifer
Yeah.
Love Hewitt and fucking Sigourney Weaver? Fucking Ray Liotta's character, that fucking cracks me up.
He's
What's
in
that movie?
Hannibal.
Turbulence.
He's in
I think it was.
Yeah, he's in Hannibal.
Turbulence.
He's the one that Hannibal Lecter was eating his brain.
Yep.
And Hannibal, that's Ray Liotta. He was in The Many Saints of New York most recently. Copland with Sylvester Stallone,
Yeah,
Al
Copland was
Pacino.
good. That was good. Yes.
Copland was good.
Yeah, he was in
good
Turbulence, and that's just, I mean, Smoking Aces, Identity, which is a fantastic fucking movie. Identity.
Identity? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where everybody's the same person at the end.
Yeah, it's a
With,
multiple
with
split
my boy John
personalities.
Cusack.
Yeah, Cusack's in it. Amanda Pete's in
I
it.
love John Cusack.
Blake, I'm gonna give you hell. I really am gonna give you hell. Ray Liotta is fucking low hanging fruit, but I can respect that because Goodfellas.
I'll take him off.
No, leave him there because
No.
Goodfellas will go
No,
down
he's a
in
good
history.
pull.
Goodfellas will go down in history. He did do other roles besides that character.
Oh, good.
But he's another one of those. If you make a list of
He's
all time that guy,
Yes,
he's
sir.
in the top. He's in the top 10 of the
Yeah.
all time that guys because he's never been a major actor. He's never had a major role. He's always a supporting actor or
With
a
the exception
supporting
of
role.
Goodfellas, yeah.
Goodfellas.
But even Goodfellas, he was still a supporting role.
But he was the main
because,
character. The story
yeah,
was
it's all
mainly
the-
about him.
yeah.
See, the story was mainly about him in that movie.
Yeah.
That
And he
that
narrates it.
He's dude.
He's got one of the best voices.
But I mean, like I said,
He
if
narrates that
if
movie.
any of these picks, they're always up to
No,
vote.
no,
I have
no,
plenty.
no.
I have plenty.
You are fine. Like I said, I'm just giving you shit, but that's
Yeah.
a hell of a pick.
I have
So what is your number 3,
plenty. My number 3, I'm gonna go with Neil McDonald.
I know that name.
You'll know his face, and if you don't know his face, you'll know them goddamn blue eyes of his.
Does
He's
he
a
take
dick.
your line?
He's a dick in everything.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He was in The Walking Tall
Yes.
with
Yes.
The Rock. He was the bad guy in Walking Tall. He was in Star Trek.
That's
He's
right.
been in Arrow.
He was in Paul Blart 2.
Yeah, Paul
He played the
Blart.
bad guy in
Which
Paul
Star
Blart
Trek?
2.
Which Star Trek was it?
I don't know. He's on Yellowstone. He's on Yellowstone too.
Yes, he is.
He was in Captain America,
Which
That's
Band
right.
of
He's in
Brothers.
The
Yellowstone.
first one had to been the first one. What's the
Yeah,
name
Um,
he
again?
actually played. He was on Captain America's team of dudes
On
when
the first
when
one.
they yeah, the
yeah,
first
in
one,
the
yeah.
first one.
What's the name? What's his
Uh,
name again? What's his name again?
Neil McDonald.
Neil
McDonald.
McDonald.
Neil McDonough. Donald. It's spelled different. It's not McDonald, but he was in Justified as well.
Yes.
Um, he he's
Neil
been in
McDonough. Neil McDonough is his name. I got you. The
he's been in a
original Captain
million
America,
movies.
Band of
So
Brothers, Resident Evil, the new
Tony,
Resident
you're
Evil.
number 4, sir.
My number 4 will be very easy. Let me go with this guy's also a great actor. Damn, yeah, he did have a shitload of movies. Oh, Star Trek First Contact. He was in that one. I got you.
Okay.
This guy has an excellent resume of work, in my opinion, and he has done two of the best movies that I've ever seen in my life. That I have to put him on the list, if not top 20, got to be top 50. Excuse me. The
Right.
name is
Which
Nick
asshole?
Chinland.
How do you spell
Nick,
last name?
Nick
C
Chinlund.
H
Excuse me.
I N U N D. Okay.
Chinlund. Yeah. Now, if you don't
Oh
know who
yeah.
he is, he was in Con Air. He was the one that Nicolas Cage killed down in the baggage claim. Why didn't you just give back the bunny?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. He's like,
Now,
hey, hillbilly.
he was also in that first Riddick movie. He was, I think he was the guy that
And
left
Riddick
in the
movies are
cage between the
badass.
two animals.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
was
yeah,
in the
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Chronicles of Riddick, the animated one.
Yeah, no, he was in the first one. Oh, the
He
Chronicles of
Okay.
the
was
Animated one. Yeah, I see that. Now,
yeah.
here's the one that really did me in. Outside of Con Air, he was in Tears of the Sun, which is one of the best movies in the world to me.
I couldn't
Do
get
me a
into it.
favor, Jeff, and I don't,
I'm
you know
gonna have
what?
to
I'm gonna
rewatch it. I'm
apologize
gonna
for delaying the
rewatch
show. Do me a fucking favor. As much as you want to show me video clips, put that list down. I mean, put that movie down and watch that motherfucker.
I'm
Anybody
gonna
who is
have to.
military can have respect for what was
No,
done
no,
in
I
that
did
fucking
have
movie.
respect for
Yes.
the problem I have with movies is that Bruce Willis didn't end up with the girl. Anyway, for
No,
my
I
number
got you.
4, I'm going to go with a Mister, a gentleman that was iconic, and I will say iconic by saying he didn't fall. Inconceivable.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
His name is Wallace Shaw.
Jeff, I dare say earlier that you won this week.
I appreciate that one, Tony.
As of right
So
now,
that
you
is my
have my
number
vote.
4, Wallace Shaw. I mean, that
Well,
dude was. Oh, that's true.
Lieutenant Hawk and Star
Wallace
Trek First
Shaw
Contact.
in. If
Okay.
you've ever seen Young Sheldon, he's hilarious in it. He was.
That show had a good following back in the day.
Yeah, it was good. It was. It's actually. I think it's still going, but it's a good show.
for my fourth pick, unlike you two gentlemen,
Oh Jesus.
I will finally add some diversity, if you will.
Oh my God,
You're welcome for that.
Chris going woke.
And I will put Mr. Keith David at number 4.
Nice,
I like
Keith
that. Good
David.
job. Good job. Good job.
He's been in a little bit of everything. He was in They Live back in the day with Roddy Piper. He was in Princess
Man.
and the
That's
Frog.
right. I love
Yes.
that movie.
He was in Riddick. He was in Pitch Black, one of the Riddick movies.
He was in
Yeah.
two
Men
of
at
them, I
Work.
believe. He was in
Yeah,
two of
he
the
was
Riddick
in.
movies.
Yeah, he was in The Chronicles and Pitch Black. He was in ATL. There's something about Mary. Death at a Funeral.
He was in something about Mary.
He was in Armageddon.
Armageddon, yes.
Yeah, he
Tales
played a
from
general in
the
Armageddon.
Tales from the Hood 2.
Nobody talks about that movie.
That was a great movie. I
Shit.
liked it. He just did another one like Tales from the Hood. It was like American Nightmare, American Tales, or something like that. It's basically the same concept, but I liked them. I like movies like that though. I like where they.
He was
Tell a
also
story.
in Marked for Death with Steven Seagal.
Oh, he's done a ton of those. He was in Roadhouse. He's Marked
I
for
didn't realize
Death.
he was in Roadhouse.
He's
Shit.
in Roadhouse.
It was probably very brief, very small.
I was gonna say because, I mean, that's like an all-white cast almost.
He was Ernie Bass.
Oh, okay, yeah. I remember. Very small.
It's a hell of a
very
pick, though.
small.
Look, honestly, because that dude, he is in a lot of shit.
He was one of the bouncers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
He was in a lot of shit. That's a hell of a pick, honestly.
yeah, a little
but
diversity.
he doesn't look like he does now. He it was a very young Keith David.
Yeah, he was very young.
Yeah, very young, like almost unrecognizable. So, Tony, your fifth and final, sir.
This list will lack diversity this week. I will admit this.
Mine does too.
Glick has won a diversity challenge.
Yeah.
If I would ever throw one out there, I'm going to dig in the crates. I have somebody in mind, but let me look somebody else up because I got to remember why I picked him.
Well, my fifth one is
You just wait one damn minute.
I have to
My
actually
turn,
look
damn.
up what he's been in.
My
Go
turn,
ahead.
damn it. Wait a minute.
Go ahead. I have to look up my fifth because I got to figure out what movies he's been in.
I don't want to throw this other guy out, but this guy has been very busy recently on the movie scene. I do mean very busy. The man's name is. Hold on. Let me throw his picture up there. Michael Rooker.
Michael Rooker.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Rook.
Rocking Dead, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Uh,
this was the guy in Guardians of the Galaxy that was Star-Lord's, the guy that kidnapped Star-Lord and took him under
Yep.
his wing. I didn't know he was from Alabama.
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
He was also in that most recent Suicide Squad. He was Savant.
That's right.
He was also
about
in
that.
Days of Thunder. He was in Tombstone. He was in Cliffhanger 93 with Sylvester Stallone.
Oh my God, I love that movie.
He was in The Bone Collector. I didn't fucking realize that. He was in The Walking Dead. He was in 8 Men Out. He was in Mississippi Burning. He was in Days of Thunder. I mean, give me a break. And he's a beast of an actor, quite frankly.
Yeah. Well,
He's a
he was
beast.
also in Mallrats.
Yeah, but that'll complete my list. And I
He
think
was the most famous person in Mallrats when Mallrats came out.
Yeah,
Not so much now. Ben Affleck is way bigger.
I've got 2 on reserve, but my 5 is complete.
Well, my number 5, I'm going to give you a list of movies he was in. He was in The Tinker Tailor Story, The Hunger Games, Captain America: First Avenger, The Mist, A Boy Called Christmas.
My
his
son was
character
just
was in
watching
What
that movie.
Is.
That's a good damn movie. My son was just watching that movie.
Which one?
A Boy Called Christmas. Oh, that movie is deep.
Haven't seen it.
God.
He was also in Danny Boy. He's been in a ton of movies. And it is a Mr.
let's just say Thomas Jane.
Toby Jones. Where does
Toby
picture go?
Jones. Yeah, he's done a ton of movies. I remember his face.
He was Red Skull's second in Captain America: First Avenger.
He was also on Guardians of the Galaxy, I think. Check that. I think he was in that first Guardians of the Galaxy. I recognize his face.
He was the guy that got turned into a computer.
No. Guardians of the Galaxy. Not Captain America
No.
Winter Soldier. You think about Captain America, I think that was Winter Soldier. No. He was I think he was one of the commanders on that planet before Ronin came on Guardians of the Galaxy. I just recognize his face.
Don't see him. He was an Agent Carter. I don't see
Really?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
You don't?
He was in
Okay,
Winter
I maybe-
Soldier, Hunger Games, The Girl. He was Snow White and the Huntsman, Titanic,
That movie didn't impress me. That movie did not impress
Red
me. It was
Lights.
disappointing.
The Adventures of Tintin, A Week with Maryland. No Guardians. He was in The Right with what's his name? Oh fuck, he was in Harry Potter as well. He was in the last 2 Harry Potters.
Good. Well, there were so many people in damn movies. I can't remember the movie.
Yeah. Well, he's very big. He was in W, the George Bush story.
The George Bush story.
2008. He was in Frost Nixon.
That was a huge movie too. I never watched it, but
I haven't either.
there was rave reviews on that movie.
But he's been acting since. Let me go to
Give me his name again.
92. Toby Jones.
Was
Best
he
known
Billy-
for
He wasn't Billy Cox.
no.
Okay, I know what I did wrong. Yeah, I know what I was looking at wrong. My apologies.
But he was he was Doctor something with a Z.
Hunger Games, Jurassic Park.
When he was in
Atomic Blonde. Ah,
Yes. In
ah.
Captain America, he played Dr. Zimmer.
Yeah, he was that doctor that turned into a computer. You're correct. You're correct. You're
Yeah.
correct. That's my bad.
Zola. Sorry, Zola.
Zola, yeah.
Dr. Zola.
Called off Freeland.
Hell, Neil McDonald. Yeah, that's right. Neil McDonald. You were talking about him. He played in Winter Soldier. He played Timothy Dunn. Oh, what was his character's name? Fuck, I just had it. Timothy Dunn. Dum Dum was his nickname.
Gotcha. Yeah, I remember
He was
him.
he was in a movie from fucking with oh boy, what's his name? Michael Jai White. That would have been a good one. Fuck.
Michael Jai White.
Yeah.
Well, he's
He's not
not that
that
guy
guy.
that you don't recognize. See, we're looking at people that you may not recognize and realize that they was in movies, and that's what's blowing our
Right.
mind with this list. But Michael Jai White, his voice is so distinctive.
And he's a
You,
fucking
and
true
you know who he
badass.
is. And you know
Yeah,
who
he's
he
a
is.
monster. Now,
No,
say we
that's
took
true.
old boy that was
Like
in. If you ever saw Undisputed, when Ving Rhames and what's his name were in jail, they had the boxing match.
Hmm.
oh yeah,
They
yeah,
made,
yeah,
they
yeah,
made a
yeah.
sequel to that. Michael Jai White was in the sequel, but the guy he had to fight, I think his name was Boku or some shit. You ought to see that dude. That dude is another one of those guys who's that guy in the movie because he was a beast and he's done a ton of movies.
So Chris, what is your number 5 and final?
I'm going to go ahead and stay on the diversity train here.
Not bad.
And I'm going to go with Mr. James Hong.
I know who you're
I
talking
know that
about.
name. That's the
If
he's
you
on. He's on.
if
He's
you
on.
if you've ever seen the movie R.I.P.D. with Ryan Reynolds, the
Yeah, when they were dead, yeah.
Yeah, he
that's
plays
Ryan
Ryan
Reynolds' character,
Reynolds' character when yeah, well, yeah.
and he's been in all the Kung Fu Panda
Yes.
movies.
Yes.
He's been the bad guy in a ton of movies.
He
been the
made a
smart
movie
guy
in the
in some
'80s, and he wasn't in it. It wasn't a real movie.
He was
This
in
is
Big Trouble in Little Chinatown.
Yep, he played.
He was in Balls of Fury.
He in Big Trouble in Little Chinatown. He played the main bad guy.
He was in The Golden Child with Eddie Murphy back in the day. Tango and Cash.
Yep.
Bloodsport. Wayne's World 2. Missing in Action with Chuck Norris. I mean, just it's just movies upon movies
Yeah.
upon movies.
Well,
And
he's one of those guys. If you made a movie in the '80s and he wasn't in it, it wasn't a real movie.
You're pretty much correct on that.
so
Rooster.
that is.
So if you can, gentlemen, please go ahead and screenshot or shoot me your list so I can make sure I have all the spelling right. I can look them up, get the pictures. I have a plan on how to post it.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
It actually, the way I figured out how to post it actually turned out really well when I did it. So I might adjust it a little bit. That's a pretty decent list.
Those are damn good lists this week. I'm not gonna lie.
I had a ton actually. Once I started looking at them, I was like, "Damn!"
I was going to
can
say,
just
I
keep
have
going.
no backups. I have no backups. If you
I
guys
do.
have backups, yeah, go
I
ahead, give
do.
us your backups.
My backup was Joe Pantoliano. If you don't know who he is, you gotta watch
Joey
The Fugitive.
Pants.
Yeah, you
Joey
gotta watch
Pants.
The Fugitive. You gotta watch U.S.
He was in
Marshal.
the Matrix. He was the guy that
He was in The
betrayed
Matrix,
Neo in the Matrix.
and he was also in Bad Boys, all the 3 Bad Boys movies. He was
Yep.
the police chief. Yes.
Yeah, Joey Pantaloon.
I also had
He's
Liv, I also had Liv
got a
Schreiber.
clothing line or a glasses line. It's called Joey Pants glasses.
You had
Yeah.
Joey
who?
Pants something.
I had Liv Schreiber. He was the guy that was supposed to be the murderer in the first Scream.
Oh yeah, no, I had him.
He
I
plays-
had him too.
Yeah, he was Sabretooth. on
Yeah.
the Wolf
No.
Okay, yeah.
I thought I said his name because I actually started as one of the names I was going to use, but then I didn't use him.
Yes.
Yeah. I have a plan on how to look them up and how to get the pictures. The list I actually got, I actually
You have a
figured out
plan on how to
post
look them up. Does it include Google
No,
by
on how to
chance?
post it. On how to post it is what I meant.
You know what's crazy, Glick? He's sitting right in front of a fucking computer. He could have been typing while he was doing this shit.
No, because I've done that before, and when
Well,
I
I
did
told him
type
how
it
to
up,
do
because
it.
it fucks up the feed. It
All he
fucks up
has
the
to
feed, so I
do
have to write it
is
down and
do
then type it up.
it on his phone and stop pissing with his fucking laptop. Go get the pictures, screenshot them, use the fucking layout. He sent me what he wanted to do and it looked good. But just do it from your phone, and then you can post it onto Facebook on your phone. It's crazy the things that you can do with a cell phone these days, Jeffrey. It's like a fucking computer in your hand.
But getting them all in one shot on one of those squares is you can't do.
You know the Throwback Thursday picture that I put up on Instagram and Facebook of the three of us this
No.
week?
That was what I used to put all three in one photo, but I have to do the editing, like I do the starting five.
Editing, I got you. I'm about to send you my list anyway.
That's what I said. So you can email it. You can do all you need to do. You can edit it on your. You can actually edit it on your phone. If you go to your pictures, your gallery, and click on the picture, you can type and you can draw pictures and you can highlight. You can put little stickers on it. Gold star for all my pics because they're all gold star pics.
And,
You could do it. You make it harder than it needs to be. I have told you for years, Jeffrey.
you got it, Jeff.
Let me check.
You overthink.
But you don't think so. There's.
Oh
Yeah, trust me. I think just enough.
Yeah, I got it. I screenshotted it, so I have yours too. But on that note, it is time for break.
Agreed.
I have to send these kids to bed.
Yeah, that's it.
Good luck with
That's
that
gonna
shit.
happen.
Matter of fact, take your time. We'll be here when you get back. It's a Saturday night. Give me a break. You just shaved. They're gonna look at your face before they go to bed. Watch what I tell you.
Well, on top of that, I have my wife's brother and sister here, so it's like, oh.
Well, they should be helping you out.
You would think, but it's just all tattletaling.
Gotcha.
It's like, damn, stop being a rat.
Right?
I keep telling these kids, stop ratting fucking people out. Jesus
They can't.
Christ.
That's children's nature. You know that, right?
That's why you kick the snitch's ass and make an example.
Well,
Jesus.
one is 17 years old. He should know better.
Beat the brakes off of him.
You're going through more than just an attitude right now.
Kick Captain Skinny
Actually, no,
Jean's ass.
he's actually really well behaved, except for the fact that, he can't get off the fucking PlayStation.
Well, he's ready to fight. That's the problem.
Trust me, he ain't ready to fight.
He's ready.
No, he's
No, he's not.
No,
He's worried
He ain't
about
mad
where
at you.
he's worried about his next pair of skinny jeans and his 35 gallons of cologne.
Yeah, I bet that.
Wow.
No, he's actually a really behaved kid. Like for a kid his age, he's extremely well behaved.
Yes.
It's
Never
not.
had
It's
a
not.
real attitude issue.
It's not about
For
being
his
well
18th
behaved.
birthday, I've already told him for his 18th birthday, I'm giving him a punch in the nose. Because when I met his sister, I pulled up and I had a brand new 2004 Pontiac Sunfire, perfect paint job, the whole 9 yards, and he was like, what, 6, 7, something like that, and he started chucking little rocks at my car.
Yeah.
I said, dude, the day you turn 18, I'm punching you in the fucking nose for it.
Wow.
Nice. But with that being said, we're gonna take a real quick break. I got a little Blacktop Mojo for you and Alice in Chains cover. So as I said before, and as I say all the time, if you guys don't know who Blacktop Mojo is, check them out on all social media and wherever you stream music at Blacktop Mojo. And if you do know who they are, tell a friend to fucking about them. Jesus, do the world a favor. Just like you should be telling all your friends about us. But with that being said, we'll be back here in just a couple minutes.
Jasmine's pretty line. Hasten about the time. yet I fight this battle alone. No, I'm a crowd too. No place to go. Until service my violence is real, and yet I'm fighting, repeating my head. If I can be now. You do it one more time. There we go.
Hey, welcome back to Nonsensical Nonsense, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed the show so far. I'm Glick, hanging out with Jeff and Tony. That was Black Tom Mojo with their cover of Nutshell by Alice in Chains. And yes, that was live. And it sounded phenomenal.
Yeah, it was
So
amazing.
if you guys are not already, go ahead and check us out on all social media at Nonsensical Nonsense on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Also, make sure you give us a follow on YouTube and Twitch, because starting May 4th, we will be going live on a new format since Haps is going away. So that's where you guys can join us and hang out with us every week. YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook at Nonsensical Nonsense. Go ahead and check out every episode of the podcast on Spotify and everywhere you listen to podcasts. Go ahead and give it a search, give it a look, give it a like, give us a follow, and give us a share. That'd be greatly appreciated if you guys could do that. You can also email us at Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast if you'd like to get your own starting five list in. Go ahead and do that now. Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast at gmail.com. And we do have a merch store at teespring.com/Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast. You can check that out. There's all kinds of goodies up there if you're interested. And with all that being said, we are back for the third and final hour of the show tonight. Oh my gosh. Oh, a lot to say. All right, Jeff, you got our list. You got all that
I got
jazz.
them. I got them. I already just thought of what is next week's list going to be, so it should be an interesting one.
Well, hopefully you think of a list and then you tell us a list, and then you're not like, well, or we could go with.
No, I got a good one.
Just pick
I got a
one
good
and
one that
go
you
with it.
have to. You might have to do a little work on.
I don't have to do anything. That's the great thing about me.
I'm waiting.
And
Hello,
it will
gorgeous.
it is not one of the lists that we have done before.
What is it, man?
I don't know. I have to wait till Wednesday.
Fuck. Anticipation's killing me.
Yeah.
This is worse than blue balls.
What?
Your
the hell-
definition of blue balls and mine are two totally different things, dude. I gotta tell you, you take them.
Pretty good face. The fuck fuck is going on with your ass?
You need
I
some
don't know about that. I might have to
serious.
fact check. You want to tell me?
You,
Take your time.
So
just-
what do you got in news-wise for us?
I
Chris?
just, at this point in time, I just feel bad for you right now, Tony.
Why?
'Cause of the-
Not knowing what the starting five list for next week is worse than blue balls for you.
Emphasized how much I enjoy this shit.
wow, your priorities are messed up.
That's already great. This is recreation. Fuck both of y'all. Let's go.
To each your own. I'm not judging you.
Yes, you are.
I don't think I am.
I'm going to tell you a couple of stories.
Oh, fuck.
So listen to this. Listen to this. Okay, listen.
Thank you, Donald. I appreciate you stopping by again.
Yes.
You're a hell of a guy, making time out of your busy schedule to come hang out with us. But speaking of Donald Trump, so today when I was pulling audio, editing audio, and posting the show and all that stuff, and I usually scroll through because sometimes I forget everything we talk about, so I scroll through and I hit, kind of just to get an idea, like a memory refresher
Talking
of what we
points,
were,
right?
yeah, what we were talking about. And that part came up where our special guest last week, Donald Trump and Joe Biden, happened to come over to my apartment. And that was probably the coolest compliment I have ever received since we started doing this show. Was my almost 17-year-old daughter standing beside the couch, laughing her fucking ass off at that little bit. It was so funny. She was like, "What are you guys doing?" And I was like, "We had Joe Biden and Donald Trump on the show last week." She was fucking rolling. I loved it. I was like, if I give him, if,
You
for
sent that Snapchat saying our special guest, and I was sitting there racking my brain, going, "What the fuck is he talking about?"
yeah, like, so like for just like maybe for that 2-minute little 3-minute little thing, my daughter thought I was cool.
Look at that.
So
Hey, it's true. Once they get to that age where they're just like, no matter what you do, you're no longer cool.
Tony,
I'm not
I
don't have those ages yet.
know DT isn't your your favorite, but I do have another friend in the studio tonight that would like to give you a message.
Oh, my God.
Don't get your panties all in a bunch.
Mr. Duke Nukem is here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. Sorry if I haven't offended. I'm sorry for anybody if I've offended. For the rest of you, just wait.
Unbelievable.
It's coming.
You guys suck.
But in news and celebrity news, one of the biggest news stories this week, if you guys have not heard about this, then I don't know what the hell rock you've been living under. But a little PSA, if you will.
Yeah.
Do not get on a plane and be wasted and aggravate
And talk shit to Mike Tyson.
and pester and talk shit to Mike Tyson.
You fucking
Because
idiot.
you will get your ass beat within an inch of your life.
I bet that motherfucker's getting paid.
That shit was a trip.
Yes, Mike Tyson repeatedly punches a man who harassed him aboard a JetBlue plane out of San Francisco International. It turned violent when boxing legend Mike Tyson threw punches at a man who was allegedly bothering him. And the fucked up thing about it was the guy got on the plane, asked Mike Tyson for a selfie, like if he could take a selfie with him. Tyson was cool. He's like, yeah, we'll take a selfie.
I didn't
but
see
then
the
it
whole
shows,
video.
it shows the guy's like up behind him and he's leaning over and he's talking shit to him and he's like just poking the fucking bear. And like a lot of athletes
but the rest
and
of
a
that
lot of
dude's
people,
life, he can say, "I took punches from Mike Tyson. Fuck you. Go ahead, let's fight."
That's exactly what he's doing. That's exactly what it was.
Exactly.
Anytime you get hit by
'Cause,
Mike
I mean, if
Tyson,
I took a
you
hit
wanna
from
see how
Mike
bad you
Tyson
get your ass whipped.
for the rest of my life, like, go ahead,
How
Chris,
many-
keep talking
how
shit.
many-
I took
no.
a punch from Mike Tyson. You ain't got shit.
how many fighters over the years have taken a punch from Mike Tyson? That is not a bragging right that you can go and tell your friends. No, you got your ass kicked by
As a
Mike
dummy?
Tyson because you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So if you come to me and say, "Oh, I took a punch by Mike Tyson," click, do something about it. I'm like,
Yeah, but
you're a
what?
fucking idiot. You got
If
punched
that
by
dude
Mike
was
Tyson. Why would
if
you
that
get
dude
punched
was
by
as
Mike
drunk
Tyson?
as he
On
was,
purpose.
he didn't feel
He
shit.
didn't feel. He didn't feel shit. That's the thing. That's the same thing about when people drink and drive, and they say, they've said several times, when you're drunk and you're driving, you're loose, and that's why a lot of times those people that drink and drive and kill somebody,
Live.
they walk away without a scratch.
Yep.
Because their
They
body's
go
just
loose.
yeah. So yeah, you're just it's not a bragging. It's not like you're gonna get a card in the mail and say congratulations, you got punched in the face by Mike Tyson.
You're one of
You're actually
200.
stupid as fuck because you ain't supposed
Yeah.
to be alive in the first place. Because if you
So with that being said,
I
I
did
would
see it.
say that Tyson held his punches back because
That's my point.
as
That's my
a
point.
normal civilian, normal regular human being, if Mike Tyson, even being 60 years old now, something like that, he is still in phenomenal shape, and the guy is still lightning fast. He could have caved that dude's skull in bare knuckle.
Oh yeah.
So he was holding
But
back.
that dude's getting paid.
Oh, he felt that shit the next day for sure. No, he ain't gonna
Oh,
get
yeah.
paid. He isn't gonna get paid because a lot of the reports coming out and the police reports that are coming out and stuff, Mike Tyson is not at blame.
No, he is not. That's what I'm grateful for.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
The dude
No,
in
Mike
I,
Texas,
I haven't seen the full clip, so
The guy was
the dude that
antagonizing.
antagonized Mike Tyson. You know Mike Tyson has a temper. He's been doing a lot of broadcasts where he emphasized controlling his temper. So by the time you pissed him off, you fucking act.
And it
Yeah,
wasn't
exactly.
it wasn't like the guy was only antagonizing him for 30 seconds. It was several minutes that Mike Tyson put up with this guy fucking with him.
Yes.
Before he turned around and was just like, "Bleh!" And he hit him one
means
time.
he
The
fucking
dude was
deserved
Dude
just
was out.
crumpled. But he still hit him a few more times. Like his whole side of his face is just where Tyson was hitting him is completely wrecked. I mean, so
fuck him for
No.
doing that shit. Fuck
yeah,
him.
why
No,
would you?
in general-
Why
in
would you
general,
do that?
You keep fucking with somebody on a plane. That's
And
that's
that goes to
fair game.
anybody out there. If a motherfucker is trying not to do nothing and you keep antagonizing their ass, you fucking deserve it, you stupid
Yep.
son of a bitch. Especially when you go against a heavyweight boxer that everybody in the fucking world loves,
Man,
that knows that will
let's get
fuck
on
you
plane,
up,
Tony.
and he's
I'm
not
gonna
even
tap
trying.
top of
Your
your
ass
head
is
all the
alive.
fucking
The story's
plane.
being told. You should be in a coma. Take your ass back to sleep. Take your IV out. Unplug the damn machine. Get out the hospital. I hope the nurse don't show up with your dumb ass.
Yeah, right. Yeah, there's no doubt he felt that in the morning, Jody. He's probably still feeling
with
it.
Tony, just come up behind him and start rubbing his head. Wish you had a water.
Y'all faggots. Go ahead.
Which head? Is that Jeff's part of the charity, nonsensical charity, hand jobs on a plane?
Head job.
I'm tired
Tony's
of these
head.
motherfucking hand jobs on this motherfucking plane.
Oh shit! Did you see that? There's a video going around TikTok and it just came out of this giant snake completely engulfing a van,
A snake?
like an anaconda, wrapping itself around a fucking van.
Okay, send me that video.
I will. Holy shit, dude! It blew
Send
my
me
mind. I
that
was like,
video.
I'm
Yeah,
out.
I need to see that.
I'm gone.
Well, in other news, Jeffrey,
Yeah.
is our boy? Is he allowed? Is he allowed work release still? We haven't talked to him. We haven't talked about him in a while.
Yeah. I actually went and got him this morning. He's ready to go. Where are we
Alright.
going?
All right. Well, let's get our jacked up monster truck apparently that we have. Let's take a drive. Let's take a drive down to Florida, if we will, where a Florida bride and her caterer they got arrested. Would you guys like to take a guess as to why this Florida bride and her caterer were arrested at her wedding?
Were they forking?
Forking? Why would you get arrested for forking? It's Florida. They fuck everywhere.
No, that's true. Check your snaps.
No, they serve
I'm walking.
they serve their guests food laced with drugs.
Nice.
So, Longwood, Florida, a Seminole County bride and wedding caterer were arrested after deputies say several wedding guests were served food laced with drugs. The bride, Dana Glennie, is facing charges including tampering, culpable negligence, and delivery of marijuana. Jocelyn Bryant, who reportedly catered the wedding, is facing the same charges.
So they were edibles. It wasn't like LSD or some shit.
Yeah, no. Deputies responded to the Springs Clubhouse in Longwood after a guest at Glennie's wedding reportedly began feeling weird.
You guys
Yeah.
got Ruthie.
They were high.
Cake? They ate the whole goddamn cake.
The guest told deputies that he felt like he had drugs inside him after consuming food and wine. First responders on the scene treated several people who were complaining of stomach pains and vomiting. A female guest reportedly told fire officials that the food was laced with marijuana. Other guests said that they were feeling ill and high, according to the report, and that he wanted to press charges against the people responsible for possibly lacing his food. He, along with other guests, were taken to South Seminole Hospital for treatment. How do you get treatment for being high?
Water.
Marijuana.
Yeah,
Yeah, munchies and bottled water.
Yes.
But deputies spoke with Glennie and another person and asked if she had consented to or requested the food contain the marijuana. The report states that she stared at the deputy with a blank expression before saying no. Deputies then tried to locate the catering manager, Bryant, but the staff had already left. Several samples of glassware and food were collected from the party and tested, including chocolate-covered strawberries, pudding shots. That sounds gross.
Wait, what?
And lasagna. Pudding shots.
Pudding shots?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just like a pudding cup.
Yeah, but I'm just the pudding and alcohol. I'm assuming pudding shots, like Jello shots.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
no, but it's they put
You
it in
can't
shot
really
glass,
shoot.
but you eat it with a spoon.
Oh. So, yeah, down in Florida, they're...
I sent you guys a YouTube video as well for that.
Hey, here's an idea. Stop sending fucking videos during the goddamn show.
Send me the
That's
shit
why I
with
sent you
the
the
snake.
picture.
Send me the shit with the snake. That's all I want
I
to see.
just did. It's in Snapchat.
Thank you.
You fucking
God
sent me
damn.
a video when we were on break, and I opened up your Snapchat, and it's just like... like, fucking jackass.
What the fuck?
Right? Tell me you're not walking.
That's not real.
I don't think it is. There's a debate online if it's real or fake. But
The
fuck
kicker
that.
is
I'm walking.
because it will move,
Right.
even as it's wrapped around something. That's not
Right.
real.
But fuck you. I'm walking.
That's not real. Well, in other news, we're going to hang out in Florida because we're going to come back to Florida.
Okay.
Bearded men are more attractive.
Oh, well, that's true.
A new study found that men with trim facial fuzz are 62% more attractive than those who are clean shaven. The research discovered that the world's sexiest man has short, dark brown hair, brown eyes, well-maintained beard, and an athletic body, and it is basically they just described me. And it is exactly 6 foot tall. Exactly 6 foot tall.
Yeah, he left that little part out. I
No,
was
it's
gonna
in
say
there.
perfectly maintained beard.
I don't know if I would call that a
Hair.
beard as much as it's facial scruff. You shaved it down real short.
I did. It's a little bit shorter than I wanted, but
Yeah.
it'll grow.
The study analyzed data from 5 years of sexiest men alive list to name the most and least attractive physical features for men as voted by readers. Fellas who fit the build include the Game of Thrones star Richard Madden and Bridgerton actor Jonathan Bailey. Scientists have claimed that growing a beard could be beneficial for a person's health.
Tony, I just figured out why you're single, bro.
Surgeon Dr. Karen Rajan
Fancy
said
man,
a
doing.
beard might be cleaner than no beard. A study comparing hospital workers with and without beards found that clean-shaven faces were 3 times more likely to be carriers of MRSA. So that goes way back, Jeffrey, to when your doctor told you that your beard carried COVID and you had to shave your beard. And you shaved
That's
your
true.
beard.
I look good either way. That's the difference. Yeah, I said what I said.
You clearly have no mirrors in your house and you can't see yourself on the camera.
All right, goddamn one.
I see just fine.
What's this?
20/20 vision, motherfucker.
Go ahead and let that one die. We'll go ahead and let that one die in the water. And leave it alone. Leave it alone.
Boys have seen my wife.
So, where's your wife been for the last month and a half?
Kiss my dick, Chris.
Did you go? Are you with her? Did she offer for you to go with her?
Oh, of course she offered to go with. I chose not
Yeah.
to go because I have to
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
the
the
problem
job,
with
the
me
job that you can literally do anywhere in the world.
No, here's the problem. Here's the problem. If I go, how
That's
many
fucked
hours a
up,
day
bro.
do I work?
That's
How many
fucked up.
hours a day do I work?
I'm just saying.
So, am I going to sit in a fucking, hotel room for
I'm just saying.
8
I'm just
hours
saying.
and
Yeah,
then,
I'm just saying.
or I would also have to work at night because I have to call when people are.
So you have all day to do whatever you want. The way you drink them fucking
yeah,
energy
so I
drinks,
wouldn't
you don't sleep anyways. The amount of
Correct.
energy drinks, yeah. So I'm shooting everything. I'm like a skeet shooter over here.
This is
Pull,
bullshit.
bang, pull, bang, shooting everything down.
The problem is like,
Bang.
okay, correct me if I'm wrong. When you do a lot of shit on vacation, what do you want to do when you get home? You want to fucking relax, fucking pass the fuck out because you spent your entire
You
vacation
want to
running
sit back
around.
on hotel furniture and watch TV. You damn right.
Exactly. Do you really want to walk all over fucking Hell's
Hey,
3.5
fancy.
acre and then sit on a fucking computer for 12 hours? No,
I don't know. Maybe I would.
you wouldn't.
You don't know me. You don't know my life.
Motherfucker, I know you.
Cash me outside. How about that?
Motherfucker, I know you. You wouldn't do my job. You'd be like, fuck that shit.
Yeah. I don't want to stare in front of a computer. But anyways, in Florida, speaking of, we'll go back to Florida here since we got the bride and caterer getting everybody high.
Yeah.
Why don't we, I do. I don't know who. Fancy knows. I don't know if she knows me, she knows you, she knows Jeff, or she knows Tony. A Florida woman threatened to bomb her hungry school son. What's that?
She's cool. She rolls with us on half. She's cool.
Oh no, I just. So a woman has been arrested months after threatening to blow up her son's high school unless the cafeteria workers started giving his fat ass more food. Officials said. Minus the fat ass part. I added in the fat ass part.
She's like, give my fat ass some more food. You know what? If you threaten, I mean, they don't fuck around with bomb threats. At
No.
schools, man.
Well, it says the threat was left back in February on the voicemail to the Cocoa High School in Florida's Atlantic coast. According to police, the court records, the 41-year-old woman was arrested on Wednesday and charged with making false bomb threats and disruption of a school. She did not leave her name on the voicemail, but the school's caller ID recorded the number in the arrest report. The arrest report said staff members at the school listened to the message the next morning and contacted Cocoa police. The school was evacuated, but no weapons or explosives were found. The investigator located the woman's phone number in the school records, and resource officers confirmed that her child had gotten into an argument back on February 3rd with a cafeteria worker because he wanted more food.
Well,
In the cafeteria,
want to hear it.
and the cafeteria lady said, "No, fat ass Michelle Obama put in a healthy school food requirements, so leave me alone."
So glad that didn't happen when we went to school.
I wish it would have happened. We
You
might
might
have had better
slice
food.
a piece of fries and a drink, and you went back to class.
Yeah, we didn't. It's not like we got a whole lot of food. Now we could buy at like the career center. We could buy like extra
A
stuff.
la
You know,
carte.
get like
Yeah,
ice
you could buy
cream
a la
and
carte.
ice cream and stuff like that. But
And that is why people eat candy. It curbs your appetite.
Yep.
Sugar's not good for you. Now they're starving. Give me a piece of candy.
yeah, exactly. Right.
That's why those Snickers commercials with Betty White in them. Perfect example.
Well,
Bob, you're not acting
God bless that
yourself.
woman. God bless that woman.
yeah.
Her
God bless
Snickers
that woman.
commercial. Crack me
Fuck,
up.
we miss her. If I had a
Bob-
dick, I'd tell you to suck it. I like to die. She said that shit on fucking Lake Placid. Smoke, what's good, bro?
No. We just have the audio of what you just said, and it is
Yes.
getting screen recorded and then edited down. And
Okay, I'm gonna get you too, Rhythm. Keep it up.
where are we at? Where are we at? We're at 10:26.
I'll get you too,
RHYNE, Rhythm. That's what the fuck you
2
said.
hours and 26 minutes. Yeah, but what you just said is way worse than me mispronouncing a word.
I quoted Betty White, so fuck you.
Yeah, well,
No,
that's
she
not
did
what the
say
audio
that.
is going to sound like.
Okay.
The audio is going to say something totally different.
You know, I got this great new editing software.
and you know, on Streamlabs or StreamYards, we can add videos, little
Yes.
10 seconds clips. You know,
Well, we can go up to
Tony-
10 minutes.
This
Yeah.
really
Up
what
to
you
10
wanna do?
minutes.
This really, I try not to be this way.
I'm just saying. I'm
I
trying to
try
make
not
you.
to be this
I'm
way.
trying to push you to be this way. You know how much
I
better it would
try
be if you would be this way. If you'd be more like Glick, you know how much better your life would be.
No. No.
Yeah,
Yeah, it'd
I
be
don't believe
fantastic.
that one
It'd be
for a
amazing.
fucking minute.
It'd be amazing. Be an
Smoke, I see
asshole.
you, man. What's
What's
happening
going
with
on, Smoke? So, Bob, boys,
Oh.
let's load up in the monster truck. And Kenosha, Wisconsin is back in the news,
Okay. Kenosha.
but not for what you think it is. You know, earlier we talked about how dentist invented the electric chair.
Right?
Well, now we got a dentist dropping a drill bit down a man's throat. Kenosha, a routine trip to the dentist was anything but normal after an Illinois man inhaled the dentist drill bit and had to go to the hospital and get it removed.
That's fucked
Good
up.
Lord.
Because
Tom,
what's crazy is when you go to the dentist, your mouth is stuck open. There wasn't shit.
Well,
he could
not
do.
only that, those drill bits are only like this big.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
He
So
could
they're
have
not very big.
punctured it in windpipe or some shit too, for real.
Mm-hmm.
That
well, it
shit's
says
sharp.
Tom Jonesy, 60, said that he was at the dentist getting a tooth filled when he was told he swallowed a tool. I didn't really even feel it going down. All I felt was a cough. When they did the CT scan, they
You know
realized.
he's gonna say that soundbite that he said that shit too. You know that, right? You know he's gonna say that he swallowed a tool.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm just
What
reading
you
it.
need to do is edit that so you saying that and Tony
Hold on,
saying
Smoke. We gotta finish the show, bro.
Yeah, right.
This is recording the show. Smoke wants to come up if you want him.
Might do it. And if we do an after show tonight, definitely bring you up. Absolutely.
Yep.
Show's almost over. But when they did the CT scan, they realized you didn't swallow it; you inhaled it. Said doctors.
So it was
Doctors
lungs.
believe that Jonesy inhaled just before he coughed, sending the 1-inch bit deep into his. So it went into his lung.
Yeah, that's not good.
Holy shit.
That's not good.
That ain't good at all.
So it went
so,
down his windpipe and got his throat.
Yeah, because he like
One
it
inch just
literally.
like that.
You know, right? You know how it is. Right before you cough, you take that
Yeah.
breath.
That's not
The
fucking
bit
good.
was so deep that normal scopes couldn't reach it. Jonesy said he was told that if it couldn't be taken out, part of his lung would have had to have been removed.
Damn.
Right?
In other
You
words,
say
we don't want to lean
lawsuit?
back when we go to the dentist no more.
Yeah. You know, when you go to the dentist, hey, everything tight. You got your
Yeah,
drill
good
bits and
shit.
everything's secure,
See,
everything
you
good.
lay back, so if
It's
they drop
the
anything,
blue
it
Loctite,
automatically
not
go
the
down
red.
because you're breathing. See, you're breathing when you're laying back, and your mouth's
Mm-hmm.
all the open, so your throat is wide open.
What about it?
Stop it.
Yeah.
What up, Elliot?
But yeah, but man, make sure they use that blue Loctite.
Fuck, that's fucked up.
Yeah. And finally, in news tonight, let's head out to Washington State.
Oh,
It's pretty out there. Mountains and trees and
yeah,
rain and
fuck.
ocean and stuff like. There's a lot of what?
Sorry, that's my left hand.
Did you say Tony people?
Tony's leg's left.
Yeah, but he's not a psychopath at all. And we can make fun of Tony for a lot of
Tony
things.
thought I was doing a racist joke. You thought I was talking about a racist joke, didn't
I'm pretty
you?
sure there's
Did
more
you?
of y'all up there than us.
We can make fun of Tony about a lot of things, but we cannot make fun of Tony because of his political beliefs. Because
No, that's true.
he doesn't. He
Oh,
doesn't
you
come.
talk about that belief. Okay, let me
Yeah.
take,
Yeah,
halfway take that back. Fuck y'all.
Yeah,
Second
what-
of all,
what-
you probably right.
No, when I said Tony people, Tony looked at me like, did this motherfucker just make a racist joke?
Yeah.
No,
I don't know what kind of people are in
That's why I
Washington.
raised my
all right?
left hand.
I just know that I've seen videos and stuff and pictures, and it's very pretty out there. I don't
It
know who.
It is. Washington
I don't know
State
who's out there. I
is
don't.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
It
Thank you,
is
Sadie.
gorgeous. It's just ruined by all of
Oh Lord.
Thank you, Sadie.
But anyways, well, ladies.
Sadie and Elliot.
Ladies, this is not going to be one of your prouder moments for your gender. But a woman who had accidentally dropped her cell phone into the hole of an outhouse, the natural forest, and fell in trying to retrieve it, had to be rescued by firefighters.
Oh, no. If I fall into an outhouse, just shoot me there because it ain't going to get any worse.
Mm-hmm.
You'll never get
It
the
can't
smell of
get
your
any
nose
worse.
hairs.
And
No,
fuck
well,
that,
well,
fuck that. I go buy me a new phone.
I got something on like a part like another add-on for this story. I think I told you guys about it.
Yeah.
But the Brennan Fire Department Chief Tim Manley said the woman who was at the top of Mount Walker in the Olympic National Forest, northwest of Seattle, had been using her phone when it fell into the toilet on Tuesday. Manley said she disassembled the toilet seat and used dog's leashes to try to get to the phone. I'm glad she didn't like throw her dog down there.
Get it, Fido.
I'll lower you down, Fido, and you grab the phone and I'll pull you up.
You know what?
Your
Fuck
phone
that.
in an
I will.
outhouse.
Mhm.
There's
fuck
certain types
that.
of water
I
I'm
will
not
go
putting
give
my
me- I
arm
will
in.
go
I
buy a
think
new
in
phone.
outhouse water, I'm not putting my arm in that
You
shit.
got insurance on your phone, you know. You just say, "Oh shit, I
Look at
lost
that.
my phone."
I don't think
But,
Apple will want their
It's
phone back
stolen.
after that shit.
Yeah.
They don't get it. You can't get that shit clean.
Um.
It's bad enough that your phone is like one of the most dirty things you touch.
Yeah. Exactly. But she said she reached for it with the leashes, and she couldn't grab it. The effort failed, and she fell into the toilet head first.
Oh
The
God!
they didn't work very well, and she went in.
Bathe me in
Mainly said
bleach.
the woman was alone and tried to get out for 10 to 15 minutes. Reunited with her phone, she called 911. Impressive on the phone. The phone's still working after being dropped into all that.
They made it be waterproof for 30 minutes and 6 feet of water. Sadie, we did the winners on Wednesday. Today was the new list where you made your top 5.
Right.
Yeah.
And we did
Responding
actors that nobody knows by name.
responding firefighters, they actually passed her blocks to stand on to be able to reach a harness which they used to pull her out of the vault.
How deep is this fucking outhouse?
They just called it a fucking vault. They
You
just
will
called
go
it a
down to your
vault.
shoulder to hit the bottom of that bowl.
Good.
Because you
God.
realize they made to hold it, not necessarily flush it.
Right. No, understood. Damn. And how short was this woman?
I don't know. She was washed.
She was washed. I hope she was.
She was
The British
hosed
fire,
off like they did in Tommy Boy.
the
Hey,
British
Chucko,
the
that
British
didn't
fire
smell like mud.
the Brennan Fire Department said the woman said she was uninjured. She was washed down and strongly encouraged to seek medical attention after being exposed to human waste, but she only wanted to leave. I bet she wanted to leave.
Bet
But
she
she wanted
did.
to get sanitized and deconned.
She was thoroughly embarrassed. But with
She
that
went-
being
She
with
stopped by the fucking Quickie Mart on the way home, told her husband
Yeah.
to go in there and go buy me 15 cases of fucking bleach. I'm bathing in that shit tonight. Good
Yeah.
God.
but with that being said,
Oh.
as we've talked about on the show before, I used to do excavating work, and one of the jobs that we did is we would the vault of mud bunnies. We would do septic installations. We would install new septic systems and stuff like
Right.
that, leach fields and everything like that. We also did repairs. I have had on one, maybe two occasions, the side of a septic tank explode while I was down in the hole. Fortunately, I wasn't like covered in it, but enough is enough.
No,
but
when I was like, 15, something like that, our septic tank at my parents' house had to be cleaned out.
Mhm.
And
Ain't no glory
but
hole.
the last like 3 inches, somebody has to go down the hole
yeah,
with the hose.
yeah.
And I was elected.
Yeah,
And
my
it
grandpa.
was
That was what
worse.
my grandfather's company had a septic tank cleaning company. And that's what they did. They had the tanker trucks, and they would go out there and clean them and everything like that, drain them down, or suck everything out. But
I used like
and then
a whole roll of duct tape, dude, around where my boots met my ankles. I fucking wrapped
but-
shit.
but
Throw
then
away my overalls afterwards.
a couple weeks ago at work, we had a sink clog up on the 4th floor of the building. And we snaked the drain. The 4th floor was working fine. We're like, hell yeah, we're out of here. It's got the sink drain has all that black sludge and
One old
shit
trucker was good.
and all that stuff build up in it and everything. So you got to push it down through it. Well, we cleared it, but then it was causing this. Thankfully, I decided, well, let me go and check the other floors below it. So the 3rd floor was all backed up. Well, shit. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and run the snake.
Right.
We had a floor snake that had like 100 feet of cable or whatever. We'll just run it all. Well, unfortunately, when you get down to the 1st floor, because that ground floor is on its own separate main line, so you come down onto the 1st floor, and
How old's the building?
No, it's a brand new building, but it hard
Oh, okay.
it hard 90s
Oh,
over
yeah.
into the main line, or goes over and then down into the main line. Well, when we was pushing everything down, all that pressure and everything built up because it was too much to hit that 90 all at once. And the bathroom on the first floor, it exploded out of it. I mean, like all that black sludge and shit, and it stinks.
Stinks.
It
Just from sink
exploded.
water.
Yeah,
It stinks.
it exploded. I mean, all the way back behind the stalls onto the black wall, or onto the back wall, and so we had to get the plumbing department, blah blah blah, yada yada, and we're finishing everything and cleaning everything up, and we're kind of laughing. We're like, well, fortunately, nobody was in here when the sink exploded.
Oh, can you imagine being in there?
Well, the next day I found out somebody was in there, and that's how they found out about the first floor, because this person was freaking out. They were covered in that black
They
sludge.
come out of the bathroom. What did you eat?
They happened to be standing at the sink when it exploded,
Oh.
and
Exactly. Shit.
it was. I was
That's
like, so I go back to the office, and we were talking about it like
What's
at
up,
the end of the
Joanne?
day that day,
What's up, Joe?
and I was like, and they're like, yeah, the good thing about it was nobody was in there when it happened. And I was like, well, about that, guys.
Not necessarily.
And they're like, oh, hell no, don't even say this. And I said, well, I found out today that, there was somebody in there, and they completely fucking ate it. So I would love to see the camera footage of when they come out of the bathroom to see if they were in full-on freak-out mode or if they just kind of walked out in complete shock and all. But I would be willing to say that person never goes into a public restroom again. That is a it's a terrifying, not terrified, but a hell of a thing to have happen to you when you're just minding your business and washing your hands.
Somebody fucking
So-
oh shit explodes. Agreed. Smoke one and drink one. I will be drinking one for you. Trust me.
Oh Lord, smoke and drink. But that's all I have in news tonight.
I'll be damned. We 20 minutes early.
Oh no, wait a minute.
I didn't think it was done. Yeah, we got a topic we had to cover.
We do.
Aside from Jeff's haircut, which is the impressive thing of the night, we had a discussion the other day. Dave Chappelle movies and Richard Pryor movies. This motherfucker's on the phone.
Yeah,
that
I
list
thought we
of
were.
comedians. They had Dave Chappelle over Richard Pryor, which I kind of would disagree with, and I think even Dave Chappelle would disagree with himself. Richard Pryor had excellent movies. Most people that come after Richard Pryor give him more credit than most comedians. It's Red Fox, Richard Pryor. There's nothing against George Carlin at all. Period. End of story. He had better stand-up performances than movies. I know he's done a couple of movies, but I do believe Richard Pryor will go down as a higher-ranked comedian than Dave Chappelle. I will take some of Richard Pryor's movies over Dave Chappelle's movies because Richard Pryor did better. Bustin' Loose is one of the movies to me.
I think at the
I
end
could
of the
rewatch
day,
Bustin' Loose. Is that the
Please
one where they were in
Please
jail?
do, honestly. Please do. It's him and Cicely Tyson.
I think
Okay.
I think at the end of the day, yes, Richard Pryor came into the business as a stand-up comedian, but at the end of the day, he was an actor.
Yeah.
And Dave Chappelle is. Don't
introduced
me.
to
Look at
Richard
his
Pryor
catalog.
as
That
an
man
actor.
has.
I was
fuck
introduced
ton of
to Richard
movies.
Pryor as an actor, not a comedian.
As I said, he came into the business as a stand-up comedian.
Right.
But at the end of the day, when all was said and done, he's better known as an actor.
Comedic actor, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, but they were the list was stand-up comedians.
Right.
Yes, but he didn't do a lot of serious movies as much
And
as
the
he did
same-
comedy movies.
Well, yeah,
but
he
like
didn't.
I said,
he was considered an actor.
I was never introduced to Richard Pryor as a
Right.
stand-up comedian. I saw him in movies, and then I found out later on in life. I was like, "Oh shit, this motherfucker did stand-up! Oh, I'm in."
And honestly, his movies are funny as shit.
Oh, Hear No
Sadie, I'll
Evil,
probably do
See No
something
Evil
after this.
is one of my funniest favorites.
Which one?
Hear No Evil, See No Evil.
I like
With
Bustin'
him and
Loose.
Gene Wilder.
Harlem Nights, definitely.
Yes.
Definitely. You had Stir Crazy. He did go
Stir
down.
Crazy was funny.
He was
Stir Crazy
he
was kind of. It was
It was
okay,
off.
but
You had Silver Streak, Grease Lightning, but we also had He wrote
Didn't he
Blazing
do
Saddles. He wrote
what,
Blazing Saddles.
Silver
He wrote
Streak?
the
Wasn't that?
jokes.
Did he do a racing movie?
Grease Lightning.
Yeah,
Silver Streak
I've
was
only
him
seen
and
it
Gene
once. And I
Wilder.
need to see it.
Him and Gene Wilder were a comedic duo that has to go down in history.
Oh
They
yeah,
have to go down in history. Who's got an echo?
it's Chris. We got his phone
Oh,
on.
okay.
He was in Superman 3 too.
Yes, he
Forgot about. I
was.
always forget about that.
Well, that was more of a. I wouldn't consider that his best role.
No, but that's
Personally.
his first. When you
What
go to
was
his
Judge's
IMDb
Speed? I ain't
page,
know
it's
about
his
that
number
score.
one. Silver
Who?
Streak is number. What you know how they give suggested movies?
Yes.
Superman 3 is number the first one. Bustin' Loose is the third one. See no evil, hear no evil is 4. He was in Norm. Malcolm
The
and
echo
Eddie.
might have been my fault.
Yeah, he was on Malcolm and Eddie. He did an episode.
Yeah. Oh, Moving. Holy shit, that movie was funny. Where Dana Carvey had
I don't
multiple
think I see that.
personalities
Yeah, I missed that
and
one.
he gets a job to help design this train, this like monorail,
Right.
and his family moves from one side of the country to the other, and he's got this Saab. I don't ever understood of people that
Oh
buy
shit!
Saabs, but
I forgot
and
about
Richard
the toy.
and Dana Carvey, he paid Dana Carvey to move it, but Dana Carvey's got like 15 personalities.
Right. I forgot about the toy. I forgot about Brewster's Millions. Hands down, Brewster's
The
Millions.
toy could not be made today,
No.
but that's where I was introduced to Richard Pryor. was the
Okay,
toy.
but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say. Where you guys are having this discussion, and you want to have this discussion, you're comparing apples to oranges. Are you comparing Richard Pryor, the actor, to Dave Chappelle, the actor, or are you comparing Richard Pryor, the stand-up comedian, to Dave Chappelle, the stand-up comedian? Or are you going Dave Chappelle comedian versus Richard Pryor, the actor? Because that's the argument that you guys. That's the argument that you guys are making right now by
No, I would say
saying.
career for career. I would say career for career. But I don't think, my original premise was I don't think Dave Chappelle will put himself above Richard Pryor.
Because that
I don't think
list
he would
was that list was solely
Stand-up
based
comedian.
off stand-up comedian, nothing to do with their acting or anything like
as a
that.
stand-up comedian is Richard Pryor.
And Richard Pryor and Dave Chappelle are really similar. That's why they were 3 and 4. They talk about a lot of the same things as far as race relations, stereotyping that they've been through, racial things that they've had to deal with as black comedians coming up, and being that Richard Pryor was what 60s, 70s, and then Chappelle came around in the 90s, early 2000s, something like that. So
Richard Pryor was born in 1940.
so
Died at 65 years old.
to talk about their movies or what Richard Pryor did as an actor or what Dave Chappelle has done as an actor has nothing to do with their comedy at all.
No, understood.
It's based off of stand up, and I was looking at some, I was trying to find some things to kind of go back and forth because there's a YouTube video out there where a guy kind of breaks down their careers, but he gets too much involved into their acting careers. And yes, Richard Pryor had a much longer
Acting career.
movie catalog.
When we go to the duration of how much they was in, if you put the same time frame, his 40 years and the other 40 years, say Dave Chappelle makes it 40 years. Richard Pryor did a good, clean 40, 50 years of comedy.
Right.
So we're going to have to look at it when we hit the duration, if you will. But as of right now, I don't think Dave will put himself above Richard. And as much as Dave has done the work, I don't think he's done the work that Richard has done, because one specific skit he did exposed the world. And they said it was done underlyingly, and they just brought it up recently. So when we go on the activist part, yeah.
Richard Pryor had 48 film credits as an actor, and Chappelle's only got 30.
Gotcha.
Fuck has he been in 30 movies?
It's not necessarily movies. It's like that includes like if he showed up on a TV show.
Yes.
I mean, he had his own show.
Yeah.
He had his own show. He has his own movies. Richard
Yeah.
Pryor had his own show. He had his own movies. He was also guest appearances.
I don't like black comedians, so I'm out of this argument.
Well, you just be a man, motherfucker. You gonna be a man, motherfucker.
I think the greatest
I didn't know
stand-up
Chappelle did
comedian
an
of all
episode of fucking
time.
Home Improvement.
Me neither.
That's right, he was in Undercover Blues. Fucking, you want a good fucking Stanley Tucci movie, watch the movie Undercover Blues, made in 1993, with Dennis
Yes,
Quaid and what's this chick's name?
No,
Kathleen
Chappelle's not done
Turner.
by far.
no. He's
I
not.
think.
No.
I think
He
at
still got a good
the.
amount. He still got a good another 20 years. Honestly,
I think at the end of the day, when Chappelle's career is over, it'll be a totally different discussion and a totally different argument, on who's better.
Guys, I got somebody that should have been on our lists
Stanley
of
Tucci.
actors that we don't know that
Stanley
we
Tucci.
can't know.
Yeah. What's his name? That is.
His name is Larry Miller.
Yes, he is on my list. He's one of my backups.
He kind of
Yeah.
looks like Dan Aykroyd to me. He also acts like Dan Aykroyd.
He was in
With the
10
facial-
Things I Hate About You, Pretty Woman, Nutty Professor.
Nutty Professor. That's right. He was the
He was the
one of
stand-up
the
comedian.
administrators. Yes.
Yeah, right.
The German guy.
The Turbo Guy, yes.
I cracked myself
But
up.
he's in that movie Undercover Blues, and he plays a cop with a lisp, and he is so fucking funny.
Who?
Oh, that Miller guy.
Larry Miller.
Larry Miller.
Yeah, I had him
Check
on
out
my.
if you get a chance to watch Undercover Blues. Chappelle's in it, but it's like I don't even think he has a speaking role. He might say two things. He plays a mugger. But that movie is fucking hilarious. Stanley Tucci walks around the whole time going, "My name is Muerte," and they keep calling him Marty, and it pisses him off.
Yeah.
Like Marty, and he's like, "Muerte," as in death, and he's like, "It's okay, Marty."
It's okay, buddy.
It's hilarious. It's about two retired CIA agents
Mhm.
that have been. They just got married and they just had a kid, and they're on their baby moon or honeymoon or whatever. Fucking hilarious
Baby
movie.
Moon. This motherfucker said Baby Moon.
Well, they're supposedly on honeymoon, but they got a newborn kid, so
It's a family trip.
it's funny. It's a funny fucking movie.
I guess
They get
it's
roped
baby
back
moon.
into going back to work for the CIA.
Just had a baby. We're going on our baby moon.
You know,
Off to Jamaica we go.
they go to New Orleans, which is even funnier because Larry Miller, that guy that I just showed you, he's always like, Mr. Blue, could you tell me where you were? He's
He
got
can
this
act his
crazy.
ass off. He's a good
Yeah,
actor.
he can act like a
Kind of
motherfucker.
reminds
And
me of how Dan
he was
Aykroyd acts.
amazing in.
He
He
does,
played the
totally.
dad in 10 Things I Hate About You, and he was amazing in it.
Definitively.
There's a.
What?
Speaking of going on vacation and like honeymoons or whatever,
Mhm.
there's a movie. I think it's on Hulu or one of them, but it's called Vacation Friends. It's got John Cena in it.
Oh yeah, I want to see that.
Movie's so goddamn stupid, but it's funny as hell.
I just watched
John,
that.
John Cena,
that
John
fireman-
Cena and his
John Cena movie
girlfriend.
where he played a fireman.
Yeah,
They
John
rescued,
Cena
like,
and
3
his
kids.
girlfriend play like these like wild party animals. They're doing coke and everything else, and then
Shooting bottles off dude's
Yeah.
head.
yeah, then the other couple is like a straight laced couple, and they just happen to meet on vacation, and it's fucking funny as hell.
Well, that goes back to Rob Durham's book, "Don't Do Shots with Strangers."
Ever.
Basically,
Ever.
well, that's the point. Is like people you meet on vacation, you don't necessarily want to hang out in real life with. Like it's cool
Not
to hang out with
necessarily.
somebody on vacation. Be like, hey, you guys are kind of like. But when you get into real life and you just hang out with those people, it never works out
That's right.
because everybody's different on vacation. But no, I did see the trailer for that. Is that movie out? Because I'm gonna see it.
Been
I'm gonna
out.
watch that tonight. I saw the preview for it, but Dave Chappelle's first movie, end of August,
It
1980.
wasn't Robin Hood Men in Tights?
That was his second movie.
Wow.
That was his second movie. Hold on, bad guys. I need some air. I hope somebody's getting a video of this.
Right.
This is such a crazy movie. I love
Two.
that movie though.
He's like, bless you. He's like, no, that's my name, man. I am his father. A sneeze. What That's another. That's another one of the actors. Is Gary Elways? He played Robin in Robin
You
Hood
talk
Men in
about Carrie
Tights.
Carrie Ells, yeah. He was
Carrie
he
Ells.
should have been on the list. We need our asses whipped because
Yep,
the dude he
that's him.
was on Princess Bride to the dude he was in Saw is fucking priceless.
As you wish. Exactly. He was in fucking Saw. He was in the first Saw.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he
He was
was
the
in
guy that cut
Psych.
his leg off.
He was in Psych. Several
Yeah,
episodes
yeah,
of Psych.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see the ending of the Psych movie? Holy shit. With fucking
Which one?
uh the last one where they were talking about uh their love for Val Kilmer, and they were
Yeah.
like they go to hand off the stuff as fucking Val Kilmer as the cop
Yeah.
that they never wanted to work with, and I was like, oh
Yeah.
shit. He's like, who's Sean and Gus? I was like, oh snap.
Oh shit, it's Val Kilmer. Yeah, it's three Psych movies. You ever see the end of the Psych movie? What?
No, sorry, that just popped in my head when
Yeah,
thinking about Larry Carey, whatever his name is.
Larry Carey.
Well,
Harry
whatever his
Carey.
fucking name. He's been in a shit ton of movies. Yeah, there he is. Psych.
Yeah, he was. What's his face? I can't think of his character's name.
He played like a undercover.
He
It
was
was
a he
never
was a
established
thief.
if he was a thief, but it was supposedly undercover cop
No, he was
from
just a thief.
London, and he was just a thief, but he was fucking
Yeah, because
hilarious.
in one episode he or a couple episodes he worked for Interpol supposedly, and then come
Yeah,
to find out nobody knew who the hell he was.
but he walked around Interpol like he owned the joint.
Yeah.
I forgot he was in Twister.
That's right. He plays the asshole in Twister that dude punches.
Yeah.
Dorothy, you took her,
was
you
in,
damn thief.
he was in Kiss the Girls. I forgot about that. That was a hell of a movie too. I don't care what nobody said. That was one of the best
Which
movies I've
one?
ever seen. Kiss the Girls.
That was a good
Oh,
movie.
that's right.
Oh, wait. I forgot about this. He was in Glory.
Oh, that's right.
I forgot about
He
this
played
shit.
a captain.
He played the hell out of that part.
Yeah,
Isn't that movie with that horrible actor Denzel Washington? Is that what Glory is?
This podcast is over.
this motherfucker.
I didn't know he was in the Jungle Book. Damn.
Voice or
No, as an
No,
actor, yeah, it must have been one of the voices.
he obviously did a voice.
hey, I was gonna say there was only like one human in the Jungle Book.
You know
Even
who
the
else?
live action.
You know who else could have been on that? There's two.
'Cause,
of them. Jim Brewer and Guillermo Diaz should have been on our list.
Yeah.
The dudes
Yeah.
from Half Baked. Guillermo Diaz is in a shit of movies, man.
Jim Brewer's neither one of those guys are that guys. I mean, Jim Brewer is not in a whole lot of movies. He's
No, but well, he's and Harlan Williams, the guy that was in jail in Half Baked.
I don't remember him for much.
He's the guy that gave the police horse. He gave him all that candy, and the horse died. He
Yeah.
ended up going to jail for it, which is the only reason Chappelle's character met the girl Mary Jane.
Hell no.
I love that fucking movie.
yeah, exactly. But with all that being said, it's been an interesting night to say the least. It's been a good show. Don't forget, starting May 4th, we are moving to another format. We'll be on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook, so make sure you guys are following us there. Also, go ahead, just feel free to follow us on all social media at Nonsensical Nonsense on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok. Join us live every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday night. And you guys can get every episode of the podcast on Spotify and everywhere and anywhere you listen to podcasts at. You'd be surprised. We are in some weird places.
Wherever.
Let me
Yeah,
help
we're-
all of you out. I'm on a lot of apps. I'm in a lot of social media platforms. I'm going to mishaps. I have thoroughly enjoyed myself up here for free.
I was gonna say there's
Around
not a
the
day
world.
goes by that I get the. Yes, I did. There's not a day
Brian,
went by that we've met Tony that I didn't see Tony's live on Hats.
473 times a day.
Whatever, you sound jealous. I have checked out other platforms.
Whoa. We're just not going to breeze past that. All right, I'm trying to end the show. What am I jealous of? Because 90% of the people you go live with, they could get hit by a truck tomorrow and I wouldn't give a shit about. So why am I jealous?
So would you. The truck would run over you and your car.
I would probably be driving the truck. Yeah, so why would I care about or be jealous if you go live with those people? You was live the other day, and I was trying to join into the conversation, and some cunt was running her fucking shithole in the comments, making little snide remarks.
I'm gonna let y'all go through that. I told you about that.
And I was ignoring her on purpose and just carrying on the conversation.
And what's crazy is you get notifications of me on here and on Twitter.
I get them on Twitch too.
Yeah, you do get them.
Speaking of Twitter, I was going to join you guys
Brian,
the other day, but
Chris just claimed he would drive over you.
No, not Brian. I would care if Brian got hit. I would care if Brian got hit. I mean, if I didn't run him over, but yeah, if somebody else hit him, I would care. I would be upset.
You'd be upset that you weren't
because I didn't. Yeah, but no, I tried to join you guys the other day on Twitter, but then my phone went all fucking haywire, and I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we saw you in there. But the biggest thing, like I said, any and every last one of us that want to be at the same area, that's the biggest focus right now. Everybody's on the other apps, no problem, but we're trying to see where we're going to go together as a community, as a group. We found a couple. Twitch, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram are absolutely obvious because Haps connects to them off the rip. Right. YouTube, I don't have my YouTube channel anymore. I got suspended. I'll live as much as I want to. Yeah, it's been suspended.
What the hell did you do? Oh, music?
Put it up when I was playing music, yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah, you don't do anything. You get suspended on YouTube, but yeah.
No, I don't.
The music got you. Hey, the music got us once, and that's what we had to yell at Mike that one time for.
Yeah.
Well, outside of that, that's why a lot of times I don't play my shit. I'm very careful with the sound bites, but I'm going to be. I did check out airtime. I know we were talking about that. StreamYard is not going to be an issue. You will be able, if y'all go on StreamYard, I have no problem joining if you want me there. I looked at.
Do we want him there?
Get Vocal was another one I was told about. Bobby Shadow brought that to us. So
maybe
we got plenty of places we can go to, but I was specifically looking for anybody out there, anything that's a free video conferencing multi-broadcast.
I got one you can broadcast through Tony that is going out. It is free. It's a little bit harder to do.
What's up, Mark?
But you need.
Hold that thought, Brian.
I sent it to Chris. I think. I'll see if it's still there. I'll send it to you.
I don't know, but now I gotta go ahead and wrap the show up.
Sure.
It is 11. I'll add the music in, so that we don't go super over. But I'll just add the music in at the end when I edit. I can do that. That's no biggie. I think I still have it saved on my. I know I still have it saved. But we do appreciate you guys listening. Go check us out on all social media: Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter. We are on Twitch and YouTube. That's where we're going to be going live starting May 4th. Sorry. Listen to every episode on Spotify.
Star Wars Day, by the way.
Yes. You can email us if you'd like at nonsensicalnonsensepodcast@gmail.com. And there's a merch store if you want to check it out, teespring.com/nonsensical nonsense podcast. And I think I got everything. But with that being said, we will see you guys Monday with a brand new episode here on Haps. So come hang out with us, shoot shit with us. Other than that, we are out of here.
Mother had you, mother made you. Mother...
Hold on, we gotta play music, Tony. Calm down.
He says he's gonna edit it at the end.
I'm gonna edit the music in.
Oh,
I said it twice.
Stop playing on your fucking app. I was trying to find that fucking app for Tony.
We're doing a podcast, and this guy's doing everything but the podcast all night.
I do both.
Well, we're done. We're out of here. We're leaving. Fuck these guys.
Deuces.
Fuck these motherfuckers. I'm gonna push the button. Goodbye.